whiskey. Oh, whiskey. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? In a real way. In a real way. All right. Let's see. That should be good for now. I don't feel like doing too much. And I gotta move that bullshit. Won't be doing it here. Not at all. Not I. No, no, no. Not Miski. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Did I close all my windows? Nope. And I didn't lock that window. You know what I'm saying? Back in the bucket though. You know what I'm saying? Back in the bucket though. You know what I'm saying? Now, can I get out through that? Yeah. Yeah, if I back up and go straight. I don't know why these Mexicans always park with the tail of their truck sticking out. Do you know how to have a truck, or I don't even know how to ask you. Like, do you know how to drive what you have? So why you get that shit? Oh, you know, cause we can do a lot of things, my friend. Yeah, I know. Lot of job. That's what gonna tell a nigga. Lot of job. So, here we go. I think, yeah. Better not. Cause that'll be a waste. Whiskey. Damn, my shoulder fucked up. I must have slept wrong. My shit fucked up for real. How come when I drive this car, it goes over that hill easy? When I'm in my other truck, I gotta push the gas every time, and it's new. This motor is a tank. Now, I can't lie to you. This motor, she can't stop, won't stop. This motherfucker's a original slider. This shit been through everybody's hood at a point in time. This was the number one van to do it in. Whiskey. Today, I forgot. I was supposed to get this in my day. Never even went. It ain't been a month though, but it's getting close to it. But I forgot to even put this in my name. Working so much, I forgot. I got the paperwork and all that, but I got to do that today. Yes, sirski. I wanted to work, but I can't. So I won't. Ooh-wee. Let's see. This nigga King Pills was on Who's. That shit. I was rolling. But if you got somebody to put on blast, Braze is gonna make sure that when you put it on blast, it is what it is. And that's his whole point, put niggas on blast. No matter how niggas feel about King Pill, he gonna have to get his bang on now, especially since he told the world his business. But one thing I know about Braze and them, they don't keep up with everybody's shit they got going on, because they didn't even know about the P4 Nice. They didn't even know about him. That shit was like a year ago. That was like a whole year ago. Nigga tripping. But it is what it is. But if he knew about that, he would have been spoke on it. But it's old shit now. But It's new shit to niggas in jail. I know that's for shit show. They internet niggas right now. They ain't been rocking on the internet like that. So that's what that is. I'm surprised they didn't know about that P4 Nights. About him and them niggas from 40s. Him and them niggas from 40s getting into it at the courthouse. That shit was hella old. I was like, damn, bros. Hey, you just heard of that? And niggas going viral off a conversation about that old ass shit. I'm like, oh man, on the internet you can talk about anything. You can relive anything. Straight up. You make a moment just reliving some old shit. And it's just content. Just like Sharp said, just keep talking about some old shit. As long as you can keep talking about it, somebody gonna keep watching. And you know what? That is fucking crazy. People will watch the same shit every day. That's like watching a rerun. You tripping. I'm not finna watch a rerun over and over every day. And I might go back and watch some episode reruns of motherfucking some shit, but it ain't gonna be that. For sure. It ain't gonna be that. Be watching the same Martin Lawrence show every day. Oh. Alright, I'm out of here. It's gonna get too hot. I'm gonna get to sweating. And I ain't feeling it. That's what I ain't trying to do today. I like that. Stuck in this hot ass car. That shit ain't nothing nice. That shit ain't nothing nice. But shit, it's getting hot today. I don't know what's been going on in Cali. Some days it's hot. Some days it's hella cold. I don't know how to feel. It's just every day is something new. I know that much. Every day is something new. Last night wasn't even too cold, and I had doors open, all type of shit. Door open, front door open, windows open. Damn. I seen it while I did it. You ever did that shit before? Where you just think you got everything you needed from the house? Hey, what's up, what's the deal? You thought you got everything in your hands and you right at the door, and then you like, yeah, I got everything. And then right when you think of a last thing, right when you finna close the door, you see what you just left, something right by the door you was supposed to get. Yeah, that's me. I be doing that all the time. Be looking dead at it, got it in the space, or get to talking, or do some foo-for ass shit. And next thing you know, lock it in there, gotta hop back in the window of your house. All type of crazy shit. But I gotta say, yesterday was a good day. Just pulled up on her, and I did it to him again. So I know now I could pull up whenever I want to and make the bread. It wasn't no outstanding weekend type money, but it was enough to say, ooh-wee. Better than selling some damn drugs, though, and running from the goddamn police. I know that much. I believe I locked this. All right, yep. And I'm out. Now, I don't know why I did all that. Damn, man. Only people up is the workers. What's the deal? What's the deal? What you got going on? What is that, Naki? Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe, man. Make sure you subscribe, man. Where you from, Naki? Or Naki? I know it's like Naki, huh? Where you from, Naki? I know you probably got, what, Thailand or something like that? You gonna say something like that. Thailand, Philippines. That ain't an American name. Or at least your nationality might be something else, but India. Okay. For sure that. Make sure you subscribe, man. Tap in with me every morning, man. I'll be everywhere. We going up. Turning up. Yes, sir. See, it's so hot out here right now. I had to jump in my other car just to get some of this good old air. But yeah, I gotta go get my other car in my name. I got the paperwork, but I just gotta go to the DMV and transfer names. What's the deal? What's the deal, St. Louis? That's where you from, Cash Stacks? STL? I never do. You been in here faithfully though. But that's why I pop up every morning faithfully. I be wanting to do the night thing. Like yesterday I was gonna go live, you know, probably get a couple thousand views. But it's like this. If I work and do my jerk business, I won't have the energy to stay up and shoot the shit at night. Like, I don't do drugs, you feel me? So, since I don't do, you know, Superman drugs, like them people at UPS and FedEx be doing, you know what I'm talking about. This is why they get away with it too at them jobs. When you go through the training for UPS, right? They got classes. You go through the classes, correct? And when you go through the classes, they tell you about drug testing and all that, right? But they'll also tell you too at UPS that we only drug test if you have an incident. They would tell you that. They would say if you have a slip and fall or anything, you bang the whip. What's the deal? You bang the whip, then yeah, they gonna P-test you. But they told us that at the beginning. They said, if you do drugs, we do drug tests, but we don't drug test until you get into some kind of slip and fall or some kind of accident. So everybody was looking around at each other. I'm like, shit, I do weed, nigga. I'm not worried about it. But it was niggas in there looking happy as a motherfucker. So since I can't do that, I can't sell jerk during the day. You know what I mean? Like y'all was with me most of the live. I can't sell jerk during the day, do a live in the morning, then have the energy to do that when I get home. I ain't gonna even lie. Nigga, if I could, I would put the cameras all around my spot, but I don't want to do that here because I'm finna move. I can have my shit propped up like Kai Cenat all through the house, but I'm finna move. So why would I do that? Now, if I could do that when I get to Atlanta, because it's gonna have to just be, because I'm gonna have my own studio room, so it's gonna be a whole nother setup. The first thing I'm gonna do when I get there is paint a whole room green. As green as my my Nike shorts, just like this. Check me out one time. Check me out one time. You dig? You dig it really? You dig it really? You diggery? You diggery? Oh, what happened with who's? I heard I see they had Key Pill, but like I said, like, I was working this shit and then when I see that this border would have popped up on my TV, I was taking a shower and shit, you know, I gotta live life, so I'll be just sitting up in there and shit. Oh, but yeah, matter of fact, yeah, what I do need to do is get my my chargers. Well, I got chargers at the house, but fuck it. Yeah, I got chargers at the house. But yeah, I seen King Pill on there, and I was kind of surprised to see King Pill on there. But one thing I know is that they didn't see didn't see that that video, I think, where he told everybody he got put on in a prison. You know what I mean? And had to go to his hood to be official. I don't think they seen that because they was on there talking about P4 Nice. You know how old that video of the Baby Stone Gorillas doing that shit outside the court is? And that nigga who's Berets and GB, they barely talking about it today. I don't have that phone with me. But yeah, so when they was talking about it on Who's, I was like, oh yeah, them niggas in jail. You know what I mean? They only seeing the new shit. That's why they knew who I was. You know what I mean? Because they've been seeing all the new shit. You know what I mean? But when it's time to go back to reels and shit off of Insta and all that, who's, they still in jails. And that's what lets you know how disconnected they is from the real world. When you in jail, they can pop about all these stories. They can't talk about nothing real life. They don't got no real timing. They in jail. They in the matrix. When you go to prison, you in the matrix, gang. So I don't care how much they try to pop it. Them the homies and all that. I don't take nothing from them. I told them when I got on Who's. I gave them all their props. You know what I mean? I'm on there. Neptune Lagoon is on there. Look me up, nigga. I'm on there. But I don't think they seen the video with King Pill saying he got put on in prison. You know? I don't think. And then with they phone messing up, he got some playtime. I'll give him that. King Pill, once Braves and them phones start messing up, King Pill got to shoot his little line. I wasn't even mad. I was like, he got to do his Thug Dizzle. He did his one too. And he just kept entertaining, talking, you know, his little ish as he should. Because more people, that's why, man, I would have did the same thing. And then on top of that, like while he was waiting, he was saying some stuff. And I didn't know 4 Extra. I didn't know 4 Extra was in oranges. You know, a lot of times they can't force you to get in oranges. You know that, right? What's the deal? What's the deal? Hit that like button, subscribe if you ain't subscribed. You know they a lot of people, they don't force you. One person that wouldn't do it for a long time. Tiny, yeah. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Nepal, shout out Nepal. Hit that like button. Hit that like button, subscribe if you ain't subscribed. But yeah, like, you can refuse high power. Yup. You can refuse high power. You don't have to be in oranges. But one nigga I know that was fighting for a long time that they made do that was Tiny Bogard. Lazaro Castro. The one I always talk about, who I grew up with. After he knew for sure, because we had the paperwork in the cell. When he read the paperwork to me, and then I was looking, because I ain't gonna lie, when he was reading it to me, I'm like, yeah. But then he was like, no, look at the, and I didn't, you know, as a young nigga, I was like 18. So when he was showing me this, I was about to be 19. And I'm like, you know, a young nigga like, yeah, the paperwork. You said he on there, I believe you, bro. But no, he was showing me something different. So he could say, look, so when the homies ask you, you could say you seen it with your own eyes. I didn't know what he was doing. You know what I mean? He was like, look, this is the nigga name. I'm like, yeah. He was like, Bud, look. And I'm look. And I was like, Julius, oh yeah, that's him. He was like, yeah. And then you see, this is me. I was like, yep. And he said, now you see the bitch, right? And what did they say? The gun was under the bed, blah, 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 blah. I'm not gonna get into his case, but that's enough I said. It was at the bitch house, and the nigga said it was under the bed. That nigga told where the strap was and on the bitch. That's why I was like, damn. So that's why the homie Bogart told me to read the paperwork, because the nigga had told on the niggas on Crenshaw and Manchester for the 7 murders, nigga, and nigga, when they was whacking them niggas, when it was still KFC there before this little whatever's there, Jack in the Box, way before Jack in the Box. Man, it was whacking niggas. They the reason why the cameras got up there on Crenshaw and Manchester. I'm from Nepal, for sure. So that's why, you know what I mean? And then once I seen all this shit on the internet with Munchie B and talking about wearing the CMT, nigga, you is not even old enough to have that chain. The niggas, that's like saying your brother is D-Thing, right? And you Dirk. D-Thing is older than Dirk. So of course, when he get knocked off, he get the chain. But you are not that, and you talk about it as if you and your squad was around to do it. They was not, buddy. You niggas was gaga Google ass niggas. If that shit was happening when we was like 11th, about to be 12th grade, because I remember it got cracking like eggs when I swear to God, from 10th grade, summer school, to 11th grade, nigga, we changed. You know that song, it won't be the same. You got dough and you changed. Yeah, we changed. Nigga, 11th grade, we was grown man members. We was packing out grown men. And we was big enough to do it. You had some YGs that was going back and forth with the OGs. But you know what? The homies never let them get down unless it was like the next generation above you. But if it was skip a generation and you want to get down with a straight G, nope, you got to hit the middle in betweens. And whoever is your bigger homie in between, either he gonna get you or somebody in the squad. But they ain't gonna let you just get on the big homies. I don't know what they do now. What I do know what they do is don't be outside. That's what I do know. That's a fact. You know what I mean? But that's when everybody was catching them bees and shit like that. So that's why I said, like, you know, King Peel, I'm surprised he was able to, you know, get his little time like that. But like I said, Brazen them, they not up on the internet like that. Cause if you just finding out P4 Nice had got that shit done at the courthouse, bro, you late. And then Brazen on it like, yeah, that happened to P. I'm looking like, this nigga got 10,000 views or some old ass shit that we all know. Oh man, you can talk about anything and get rich. I'm like, oh shit, I'ma keep doing what I'm doing, nigga. Oh my mama, nigga, I'ma just get more cameras everywhere. More cameras in the whip. More cameras in my spot. More shit to where I'ma have the cameras in there with the garage with my Rottweilers. It's gonna be 24-hour type look, you know what I mean? And then I'ma cut and edit all the little, you know, the little cute moments. How y'all do it? Yeah, I gotta get it right, cause my niece and my sister is professionals at believe me, they pros. My niece do it the best. She was like, my son 10, she's 6, 7. She's 7. See, I even know my niece's age. Ain't I a good uncle? You gotta be a good uncle to know your niece's age. Cause I know my son 3 years older than her, and he 10. He'll be 11 though. But he man, and they look like brother and sister. What you know about that? My niece and my son, man, when they be going to Golden Corral and Hometown Buffet, wherever we going in the malls, buying some shoes, they be like, oh, you're such a nice dad. Those are both your kids. No, that's my niece. They're like, she looks just like you. I would have thought she was, well, he looks like you too. Yes, that's like saying I was sleeping around with my sister. And I had a girlfriend say that before. On my mama, and that was the day we parted ways like the Red Sea. Now, she made that little jokey joke talking about, you sure that's not your daughter? I said, bitch, say what? Get out the whip. I always had a whip. So that's the first thing I'm pressing. Get out the whip. Take your ass on an Uber, Lyft, MTA, or do something. You gonna move around saying some goofy shit like that, talking about, look like you and your sister been messing around. I said, me and my sister messing around. Yeah, the baby look just like you and your sister. I'm like, you know what? That's how you get a ass whooping. You feel me? You start trying to make it seem like me and my sister got something going on. Yeah, I'm saying, nah, Badusky, it ain't going down like that. But I understand my niece look just like me. Hey, thank you for saying I got good genes. If my dad was still walking the earth, you'll say I look like him. And then they say my brother look like me. So we all in the, you know what I mean? But don't never say, oh yeah, you and your sister been messing around. Like, nigga, what, man? Come on, man. That's when a nigga try to off you. And I don't care if you a female. Cause shit like that, you let that shit ride, man, just like anything else. You let it stand, it's gonna grow some legs, gang. Dead homies. Dead homies. You let something live, it's gonna grow legs. That's why you gotta squash it. Like the first roach you see in the house. That's why I stayed on the internet. Once Munchie can't see, and Bosco and them try to say my name, and Aunt Hefe, don't matter what the check says, as long as the feds pay, was trying to duck and dodge, not say my name, all right, I'm on all you niggas. Cause why? I was on your goddamn live, and I told you, hey, that's that Buster Peanut Butter nigga right there that spoke on me, and then Aunt Hefe doing this. Dead homies, this is what he was doing. Looking at the screen, looking at Munchie, looking at the screen, and then ODM Slim, he just straight, he'll say some little shit, but when you start getting on his ass, then he duck his taco. Yeah, like when you start getting on his ass, last time he tried to get up on the homie, yeah, nigga. And then it's so funny how old Dusty Jaw Slim, every time I recently started roasting this nigga for the past month straight, because he wear that same dirty ass motherfucking hoodie every day. You know that shit that need lotion, just like his knuckles. Hey, on the dead homies. Tell me why this nigga went live the other day, right? This nigga ate that pizza. Y'all know that live? where old Dusty Jaw Slim was eating that pizza? And did y'all catch when he seen that oil on his hands? That nigga wiped it on his shirt like he 5 years old, gang, just like a buster. And I ain't gonna say the other words, but you know I'm a blood. And you know what we say when we see you niggas do shit like that. Nigga, he's a what? That was that whoop-de-whoop shit. Yes, it was. Pure, and you on camera, nigga. Just like when I seen you do that, because I was like, even I told the live, I was like, man, I don't even watch this buster ass nigga like this. Whoa, 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 right? So old dirty Jaw Slim, he's shooting his little 1-2. That nigga so happy he got a hot and ready that he ain't got to share it with the homies in the hood, because you know he be getting knocked out and, you know, beat up and DP'd at 40-some years old, you know what I mean? So he's so happy he could eat that $5 piece of Crip Mac used to hand out to the homeless. Yeah, Blood was happy to have that by himself where he didn't have to share with the homies, because you know when he in the hood, he be getting punked and shit, DP'd at 40 and shit, you feel me? So that nigga wiped that motherfucking shit right on his hands. I was like, man, this dude is crazy. On live. You gotta own that. Ain't no get back. Ain't no get back, bro. Nasty ass nigga. Nasty ass nigga. I was like, man, doing shit my 10-year-old son to do. And I'll be like, nigga, use a napkin. That's what you gotta tell him. Nigga, use a goddamn napkin, nigga. Stop acting like you ain't been nowhere. And that's what old Dirty Jaw Slim did. You know what I mean? Talking about, and then he gonna try to get on some of the YouTubers talking about, yeah, man, I don't even answer to some of them if they only get 300 or some views a day. Shut your bitch ass up, nigga. If them niggas is on live all day like your motherfucking ass, nigga, man, I done seen your shit on 6, nigga. Nigga, you been on 50, 11 years, nigga, with 6 viewers. Nigga, suck a dick or something. Edit that. Cucumber. I gotta edit that. I forgot I was on YouTube again. You feel me? Yeah, nigga. Nigga on some gay ass shit. Hiding out in the valley. Living right down the street from T-Rail. AD ain't far from you niggas. Come on, gang. Come on, gang. Niggas know about you, gang. Come on, gang. I know the real homies know. I don't know about the other homies. And it ain't got nothing to do with nobody you know. Believe that. Because the niggas I know don't know you niggas. Don't know you. Don't give a fuck about no internet, nothing. The niggas I know that's my age, that's 40, they'll have their little, yeah, I be watching a little, but I don't get into all that gay shit on there, man. All that shit is just propaganda, hoe ass shit. I be like, yep. But I'll subscribe to you though, nigga, since you said you want, yep. And that's what they been doing. I got my nigga Dre from 20 Crip, Long Beach, signed up with me, you know, did 22 years. The nigga from 20 Crip, old nigga, said he don't even be on YouTube. Did 22 years, say I like your style, and I'ma get one of them Rottweilers from you. I'm the gang. Nigga been in a pen for 22 years straight from Rolling 20 Crip. Dre, Big Dre. If anybody know from Rolling 20 Crip, Big Dre, that just got out from doing 22 years, he just subscribed to me yesterday. You feel me? And he was telling me, man, I don't watch that YouTube bullshit, nigga. That's like Jerry Springer. I said, yep, we the same age. We the same age. That's what I used to think about YouTube. Propaganda, bullshit, lie ass, cap ass, rap ass niggas. That's why when I got on Loose Cannon, I was like, nigga, I'll go to your hood right now. Woo, woo, woo. Then he started laughing. Yeah, he knew. He knew I was saying some streets. I said the Dime Block, Brian Hurst, which one? Hyde Park, nigga, West, where you want me to slide tonight? He started laughing. Yeah, nigga, I say all the streets, nigga. Shit, we'll go on AFAB, nigga. And then this is the funny thing. They figure you supposed to be banging music. Hey, who outside? First off, niggas ain't young. That's, you remember, this is Tito, number one. So, number one. That's the number one rule. Number one. They don't let nobody know you coming. Number two, you know the new OG shit now? Them East Side, you know, Backstreet, East Coast Crip niggas be doing? They try to off niggas like they young homies is still active like that. They hops out with that motherfucking tow truck, giddy up, and murk gang. Oh yes, today. East Coasts, Backstreets, all the little Watts, borderline LA crippin'. Watch out for the tow truck looking niggas. Them is the ones that do it to you. This is a fact. Ask Big Bear. Ask Big Bear from or Droopy. Droopy is the one that saved Crip Mac from getting punched out from Jack. Yeah, tell Big Droop, Neptune the Goon, he know me. Yeah, Droop, the one that saved Crip Mac from Jack doing him bad. Remember, he was like, yeah, cuz, 5'5" if it wasn't for my boy Droop from Backstreet. Yeah, I know Droop. Droop walks down Avalon and Imperial from 109th all the way to Imperial with a screwdriver. And then he'll holler at me, holler at my little brother, tell me how he don't like his homies just like we don't like his homies. The only Backstreet nigga that agree with me about his homies. And then we'll go have some fries or something over there at the motherfucking, what's that shit? A&T Burger. Right across the street from Ice Mike Church. You know, the Main Street Crip Church. Yeah, if didn't nobody know, that whole church, from the people, security from the front door, the pastor got a 38 special on him, on the dead homies, he got it on him while he preaching. He got a big old fat black dark nigga. He not a gang member, but he is the police grid program type nigga. He's gonna tear hell. Oh yes. And the cameras that's hooked up to that church go straight to 108th police station on the dead homies, nigga. Say I'm lying. I know too much to be lying. And then, since I left, and then me and my brother was doing shit over there, and then they was looking for the Bloods. Look, they put a brick thing. If you go to this church, they put a brick thing where the pastor be. Behind wherever the pastor be at, his little room, from the back, you know, from the pulpit area. Yeah, me and my brother was getting dangerous around there on the dead homies. Nigga, they put bricks all around the front. So if anybody come up in there and spray it up, the pastor ain't gonna get hit. He ain't worried about the church folk that putting that $100 in tithes and offering. Nah. That's why I said, Mama, how the fuck do he pray? And then he got 38 special on him. On the pulpit. And I know he has it. Cause he clutch it every time people pass by that gate. Scary. If you change your life and you praying, preaching, Jesus this and Jesus that, Mama, what the fuck you got a gun for then? He don't believe like that, huh? But he'll believe y'all come to service and pay that money when he pass that motherfucking plate around. He eating, y'all not. That's why he passed the plate. Are you not seeing the subliminals? I mean, you wonder why all OGs run to church. All of them. You be like, he used to be a straight up G. He used to be shooting niggas. He used to be. You know what it was? Oh, tax write-off. Oh, I gotta preach the word of God. Oh, I just gotta hoop and holler. I could hide out from the feds. Oh, and it's we ain't gotta put no tax cards and we can get donations and we can do all type of shit with the public, because if they run up in here, they're not gonna run up in here. We're a public service. So they say, right? You wonder why church people don't gotta pay taxes. Why? Just like I said, the first slave ship name was Jesus. The first slave ship was named Jesus. So, with that being said, if the first thing they have, the first ship was named Jesus, and then the only black thing that people have is churches, they burn some down, but they have the agenda of, no. It ain't even Unc, but Unc said the real. Unc be bullshitting like Charleston White, but if you pay attention, he has facts, and that's why he get the views. Unbeknownst to y'all don't even know. That's why he gets the views, because it's niggas like me listening, and then it's Gilligans like y'all that be listening. Y'all like, oh man, this nigga crazy. No, he puts on his Charleston White act. It's all about entertainment, but the words that be coming out of his mouth, he telling the real, and it ain't no way around it. So if the first slave ship name was Jesus, and then if your mama and granny and daddy, the pastors and everybody that go be praising Jesus, and that's the only place they don't ask for taxes and how much money y'all getting, this and that, why? You could preach that word. And you know what? Since y'all follow the pastor and he's the leader, and they said, if you get slapped, turn the other cheek. But then in the Old Testament, it say, eye for an eye. Why is it a New Testament and an Old Testament? Who wrote, come on, man. Why y'all writing the Bible? You wrote it twice? So you mean to tell me the creator of the world made a mistake with the first testament and then got the New Testament? So you telling me the creator of the world said, no, fuck all that. No, we finna write, we finna make a new one. Don't that sound like some human bullshit? If the creator of the world gave the 10 Commandments to Moses on the tablet, why in the hell would he have to rewrite it again? Then you gotta say, why would a man have to be crucified for the sins of men when he is God? Why do he feel he has to lower himself to us to get us to realize, to understand? If this is God we speak of, can't he just come down from the heavens himself and walk on the water and be like, check this out, little homies. Now this how this shit gonna go. You know, like how in the Bible they said, God used to walk in the Garden of Eden with Adam and Eve, like walk every evening with Adam. Why he stopped walking with us then? Oh, he was just that mad at Adam. He was like, fuck all y'all. That's what you're telling me, right? Then, how did Adam's sons have wives to have kids? They was fucking their brothers and sisters? Get your white ass up out of here. When there's too many loopholes, niggas get freed from jail. Once you get out of that loophole of that Bible, you'll be free to live your life. Listening what your granny said. And we know granny don't be telling the truth all the time. Half the time she delirious. Just be blabbing. You know, you got one of them grannies, you be like, Granny, that's not even the truth. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you got grannies, and then they want to be mad at you because they sent you to college. I'll be looking at them like, you sent me to college to further my education. Correct, nigga? That's what I be wanting to tell my granny about, you know? So when I come back with the truth, you don't want to hear it. You wasn't in class with me, because my professor would have told your Bible thumping ass up. He glad to do it with your own words of the Bible. You wonder why they got Christian colleges and Catholic colleges. Them colleges ain't for the people to get out and go to the world. Them people is to stay within their community and press the agenda on a smarter level. God damn. They gotta hold a nigga hand to the sink, huh? I know. Just like, comment, subscribe. You ain't gotta follow me. I ain't Jesus. I don't walk on water, but I will tell your ass the truth to the day I die. I bet you that. I bet you that. I bet you when I go to the upper room with Jesus, yeah, he gonna be like, well done. I can't be mad at you because it was too much propaganda and everybody was saying God was this and God was that and go this way. I'm gonna be like, right on. He ain't gonna be like, hey, I remember when you did that to the old boy and then you did that get back and then woo, and you ain't had to do it. It's gonna be right or wrong, balance. If your shit is like this, it's already known. As soon as you walk up, you already know your number. What are you gonna say? Oh, since you shot them 4 people up and they went over there in your hood and this and that. Ooh, yeah, well, you know, shit. What, I was just gonna walk up on them niggas and just pow one nigga, and what about the rest of them? What if they had guns? Thou good and ugly servant, take your ass to hell. No, you ain't finna say that to me. I know he ain't finna say that because I ain't never had honey. I got get back. I gotta get back. So, hey, I was living by the. I'm gonna be like this. Hey, God, I would like to approach the council. In all due honor to your courtroom, sir. You know how gonna, yes, ma'am, yes, sir. Look, that's how you go to heaven. With all due respect, sir, and the honorable judge in court presiding, on my behalf, I would just like to say, I don't plead the fifth, I plead the First Testament. Thou shalt not kill, eye for eye, that type shit. Yeah, this brother smart. Go this way. Thank you. I'm gonna say it like an Asian. Thank you. I'm gonna say it like an Asian person. Thank you. 360 or 180? What you mean? Yin yang? True that. Jason Randall? Jason Randall. Now, is you a girl or is you the boys? Cause Jason Randall's, I don't know. Now, I ain't the bearer of bad news, but that picture looks zesty. But I ain't mad if you is, you know what I mean? But if that's what you stroking for, you know what I mean? That look like an OnlyFans photo right there, bro. That ain't for the public. Now, I don't know if you got your lips straight when you took that picture. You know what I mean? Or, you know, put the dreads down a little bit, got the little bang-a-lang. I don't know, Brodusky. But yeah. So back to what I was saying, though. So, second thing. Black people love, look, man, think about this. If all of us know they did us bad as being black, all of us know that most of us came from slaves or, you know, slave masters. When the government offers us something free, everybody be like, oh, yeah, thank you, sir. You're mighty kind, thank you, kind, rightly kind. You know what I mean? Talking all ignorant and shit, right? So when they gave us a church, thank you, now we can go talk our business. They didn't give us Black Wall Street back. They gave us churches. Thank you, sir. You're rightly kind. Yeah, that's what the police and the government did. Then they gave you money. So when they take your daddy or your uncle or your, you know, they can go ahead, put him in jail, which is the lawgiver of each community. Because no matter what, you take the boys out, it's lawless. Why? Because the little boys is overempowering the mamas. Just like with my little Rottweiler. This nigga's growing every day. To the point, this nigga moved a heavy ass box and I heard this nigga snoring under my goddamn couch. And I'm like, how the fuck did you move this? Well, when I feel it, it's heavy. And he couldn't even do nothing with it. Now, it is what it is. Look it. And now Jason Randall, 10 minutes later, he trying to get his lick back. See, that's what happened. When you get your lick back right on, nobody notices you. No, we could say anybody did it if you take too long. Oh, Randall Scandal, real razzle dazzle zesty chip ass nigga. That nigga one of them zesty Bajas. That nigga one of them zesty motherfucking tackies, nigga. Nigga talking about I'm holding racks. Look, bruh. You must not know this the rack show. So if you came to the rack show, you must be Rackiana. Like a Tatiana. Like your bullshit ass picture, nigga. That nigga look like he campaigning for the Elemental P Club, nigga. Oh, Skittle boy. That nigga's a Skittle boy. Fucking Starburst ass nigga. Get your soft ass up out here. Sweetie! He's one of them sweetie pies. Yo, powdery donut ass nigga. That's how sweet you is, nigga. Nigga, you sweet as a Cinnabon, nigga. Hey, get on here looking zesty than a motherfucker. Talking that bullshit. 360, 180. What the hell is you talking about? Then the first thing when a nigga get up on your zesty ass profile picture, I'm holding racks. Yeah, nigga. You holding racks? Well, nigga, hold this in your mouth, nigga. Hold your racks and keep your motherfucking racks to yourself and shut your bitch ass up, nigga. You ain't holding shit, ho. Nigga, dumbass boy. Nigga talk about I'm holding racks. Yeah, well, you see what I did. What was that, bitch? And you probably on your couch like, shit, let me go ahead and find a couple dollars, scrape them up, you know, ask Granny for that 75 cents she was gonna give me so I could get a cigarette from the corner store down the street that ain't even supposed to be selling the singles. Yeah, that's you, young ass boy. You don't get on here looking zesty than a motherfucker talking all this, I got racks. No, you look like you a motherfucking private stripper at the right club, nigga, like motherfucking Game used to be. Nigga dancing for niggas, nigga. You look like one of them motherfucking Starburst boys, nigga. Oh, motherfucking Teletubby ass, nigga. Nigga's a Teletubby. That nigga's a Teletubby ass nigga. See, my jokes is different from any other YouTuber, right? Why? Because I've been away from the world a long time out of my life. All them niggas that's doing all that time and all that, I've been out 6 years plus, but I ain't did no real stretch in 15. So I'm doing good. But look, I got the jokes, bro. There is no roasting me. When a nigga go to the hole or a shoe program and shit like that, you know you ain't got no TV unless the one, you know, if you got one. Or if the police even let you get it. If you let you keep it. If it ain't no TVs, I don't get the crying. I don't do that duty low little brother shit. I don't get the crying like I tell you about the body. I tell you about the body. Yeah, I ain't, come on, man. I don't get the crying and all that, nigga. The fuck, nigga? Nigga crying before you even get to the station, nigga. You're a grown-ass man. No, you's a grown-ass boy. Nigga, you was raised by your mama, nigga, crying like that before you even get to the police station, nigga. Boy, if I see that motherfucker do that and I was in the whip with him, I would know we ain't coming home. I would already cancel Christmas. I would talk certain ways around it, and then, you know. But ain't no way in hell, nigga. A nigga like that Chicago ass nigga, Duty Low little brother, like what? I was like, what? Like this. I was like, God damn, nigga, for real ski? Grown men do that? Ooh, I'm glad I'm out the streets. That's some dangerous living right there, bruh. That nigga was telling some free shit. And then got the nerve to respond and say he wasn't gonna tell on nobody for real. Nigga, shut your ass up. Oh, you know what I should do? I should come over here with my Rottweilers and bully these Dobermans. It's a nigga over here, a Mexican, that got a Doberman with a t-shirt on, a brown one, like a rusty red one, and then he got a gray one, right? Now, I could be a bitch ass nigga. Go home and have my Rottweilers make sure these niggas don't move around. See them? That's 2 of them right there. My bad, I got shaky hands, man. I be drinking. But that's a big Doberman, and right beside him, it's like a, I don't know, Dobermans, because he don't got no thickness to him. I would give him about 5 months. I wouldn't give him 6, but I'd give him about 5. But he looked like a fucking greyhound, gang. Like, give my Rottweiler 5 months and give that Doberman his 5. His 4 or 5 months to my Rottweiler 4 or 5 months, down go Frazier. Oh, my mama. Yeah, for sure. Yo, West Side Gang, I'm from Chicago. Oh, for sure that. Hey, man, I'm glad you tapped in. This a LA base. Nigga, we do the grrrrosty too, you feel me? Niggas had the ski meezies and all that. Nigga keep the Rackianas, nigga. We do it coast to coast. Niggas ain't playing. Niggas getting on all them zesty boys, you feel me? Nigga, linking up with the who's just to make sure, yeah, on niggas' helmets. You free though. I ain't got no story, like I said, I ain't got no story like fucking King Pill. Like I ain't get put on in no prison type shit, bro. But I was on Who's Live and all that. But I didn't get put on in prison, and bro, I grew up in my motherfucking gang, nigga. Like we brothers. We wasn't even a gang, nigga. We was brothers. We was brothers, nigga. And I was trying to, just like Bosco tried to say, I was trying to stay down. Nigga, I was trying to stay a square. I was trying to not bang and play football on my mama. Boy, and then when my mama started seeing my color code start changing, that's when my mama was like, ooh, whiskey. She even said, this boy wears red every day now. You got 10K. Somebody needs some gang up. It was my birthday today. Oh, so shout out Lil Sosa. Lil Sosa, he got a hell of a name. La Sosa, Rari's and Rovers. Fucking with that sober, you go get fucked over. Rari's and Rovers, Rari's and Rovers. Damn, he's some broke boys. We should be broke boys. God, y'all some broke boys. We should be dope boys. Yeah, and I love that. That mic check. 1, 2, 3. All this motherfucking energy just run through me. It's your time. I bow my head and counter. I don't buy 1 or 2. I buy like 1, 2, 3. Yeah, Sosa go. And his shit be knocking. And I like that. Drifting away. Drifting away. Drifting away. Drifting away. Big rubber bands in my pocket. Nah. I used to have a female that used to love doing that 20 down, smoking tree skis, drinking lean ski for the first tea ski. He drinking the lean ski for the first tea ski. Ooh, whiskey. Yeah, I'm saying, but a ski. And I know Aaron the plumber, that's why I be doing that shit. Cause I know if he do, and he be guarding his, he's moved up. He's moved up. He be cock blocking calls, you know. But I ain't mad, cause I would too. He trying to stay away from the members because this nigga said I got 8 lines, man. You about to overdo ski. You on your bloodhound, Lil Jeff. You finna overdo ski. You finna sniff a perk. That nigga finna sniff one. Oh, whiskey. Hey, you finna sip a 4, and you finna be out in 4.4 minutes. Yeah, I can really torture these motherfucking these little skitty ass Dobermans. I'm finna go get my dogs though. Nah, I should feed them. Yeah, I gotta feed them. Hey, don't be mad at me, y'all. Are you a bang or something? No, I'm a blood, but you know, I'm an old nigga though. Like, ain't like I still be hanging out and shit like that, but shit, these tats can't come off my face and body, nigga. And I never wanted them to come off, you know? Oh, for sure that. Yeah. Oh, see, right when I turned the car on, this nigga did like, I ain't gonna lie, man, he did like 3 sets of like 5 pull-ups, gang. I just turned the whip on. I was gonna go get my dogs. And then with the 2 Dobermans, he acting like they pulling him like, man, he acting like, man, Ebony is stronger than him and them 2 dogs. By herself. Like I said, look, my finger ain't even straight yet, gang. Look at my finger. It's doing better. See? See how that shit still got a lump in that shit? And it won't go up all the way? Because she was trying to get somebody. Yeah, it still hurt. But it was a big old lump. I don't know what happened, but it felt like she broke my finger. Oh yeah, for sure that. You know that. And you know that. Grrr. Come here, come here. Grrr. Michael Drakes. Won't come out my hand. Michael Drakes. Won't come out my hand. Yeah, nigga. I ain't fucking with grave niggas. I ain't fucking with lame niggas. How he get that car with that KK? He a face nigga. And you can call me KKK the way I hate niggas. Up there, don't say too much. Up that shit, don't say too much. Yep. Long live Jeff. Long live Scoon. Living in my mama crib. Oldest one up out the kid. Only one that drop out there that's just to make it big. You don't know how I live. Shit getting fucked up. Y'all out here killing kids. I promote the violence. It is what it is. I can't stop it now. It's just the life I live. It's just the life I live. Can't let them know where they kill you with your kids. Riding with a flathead Charlie, we just some baby bloods. Yeah, I fucks with school. I fucks with school. I wish I could play them, but they gonna YouTube gonna send me that email. Can't be monetized. I always do that shit, but you know, yeah. I'm glad I don't walk my dogs no more, cause it's just random dogs running around the neighborhood, and I know Ebony ain't going. She don't never go. She ain't never went. I seen her not going since 8 months, and she about what 26 months now. Yeah, she about 26 months now, and she ain't been going since she was 8 months. I'm talking about the first dog that was just wild, and it was two. It was a cane corso and a white looked like German Shepherd, but I'm not too sure because you know Mexico's be having the mutts, but it looked like a cane corso and it looked like a fucking it looked like all white. It wasn't no husky. It was for sure German Shepherd, and yeah. She them dogs ran up on us, and I did the sound, and Ebony turned around on that cane corso and that motherfucking white German Shepherd, and she growled and did her little jump move, like you know how Rottweilers be pouncing, cause they go over top like pit bulls. They be trying to go for the throat and shit like that. A Rottweiler gonna pounce. They jump on you. You know what I mean? They like try to overtake you like a lion. They do what lions do. They pounce. It ain't not, you know what I mean? Like pit bulls going straight to the neck and all that. No, Rottweiler's coming up top. A pit bull is going low. Fact. That's a fact. Boxers, it ain't no use even having one of those, cause them niggas use too much paws, and a paw is just a regular fade. So what are you gonna do with putting paws on another dog? That dog ain't respecting nothing you talking about. That dog gonna be like, for real? Like, you swinging on a nigga, you doing that human shit? For sure. Let me show you something, my friend. I should have parked better, but it don't even matter. Cause I'm finna be out of here. I gotta feed these dogs. I gotta make some chicken and rice and shit. He said he rolling up the tree ski. I gotta roll up the tree ski too. I ain't roll it yet. Take out my blunts. Let me turn off this motherfucking car. Cause I be the type of nigga let the car run and gas just burning up. Matter of fact, I'm gonna take them and I'm gonna leave a pack for the whip. But yeah, I'm finna go straight to the heaven and the moon, just like you. But yes, Sirski. But like I said, man, this place is all bullshit. Everybody done made laws and all this type of shit just to hold certain people down. Oh yeah, I had a boy named Rocky. He was a German Shepherd Chow. What I can say is, that's the first butt that was really smart. And I be stupid dub smart. That nigga, Rocky, he knew how to lift the latch up on the gate to our back of the house. He used to let his nose, he use his nose, he'll lift the latch, push the gate, and be outside. That's where we had to start putting locks on the gate. So that's why I could tell a Malinois Shepherd, my German Shepherd child was smart than a motherfucker. And I don't think it was Malinois because he just looked like a German Shepherd, but he just had too much fur. But I think he was with a long hair Shepherd. He looked nice though, but he was a mutt. That nigga was smart as a motherfucker. I don't know what happened. He didn't die. I think we probably gave him away or something because we moved back to Cali because we was in Arizona. He moved back to Cali or something like that. I had to get, he said ASAP Rocky or Playboy Cardi. I do Cardi. I do Playboy Cardi. Now his funny little lifestyle, I don't know, but I like that Red album. Yep. See, I wish I could play that shit, right? But like I said, YouTube, if they guidelines, they'll like it did if the wrong person hear it, they could turn it in, and that nigga could sue you, and you know. But the way I look at it as, they only gonna sue you if you a big podcaster, especially with being there. And this is the reason why they get on big podcasters, because they have so much material that wouldn't be the first time they talked about them. So with them talking bad about them, they don't. And now you playing their music, it ain't no get back. You know what I mean? My fucking house, TV on 100. I bet you this motherfucker on 100. Yep. He said stop trolling. He said stop trolling. He said stop trolling. But yeah, you can't really play nobody's shit. I don't really like talking about Diddy, but I know they said Beyonce in that paperwork though. Oh shit, my phone turned off real quick. Everybody started leaving, huh? But yeah, but we home now. It smelled like a little shitty world, but you know, I'm gonna let you look at the gang members waiting on me. Look at these gang members. Look at this shit. Look at the gang members. Look at this dude. Look at the gang members. Look at the gang members. Hey, big head. Big head. Let me zoom out. That's where he bit her at. Look, he took a chunk out of her. If she could whip his ass, I don't know why she let him do it. But that's her bed. You feel me? That's their little bed, their little toys. I gotta clean up. That's how long I ain't been here since this morning. Yep. Look at his little boo boo ass. Look at his little boo boo head. Champ. Champ. Man, you ain't sleep. You know when your kids do that, when you tell them get up and go to school and they trying to play sleep? Look, she even finna tell them, get up. Champ. I bet you if I had some chicken. What you doing, champ? Breaking in your cage just to boo-boo, huh? Little nasty. Look at this dude. Dropping all this shit, man. He out of pocket, man. Every time I leave, he got a present for me. No Christmas. Maybe on some Buster shit. That's why I said, as soon as food go in, it come out. But yeah, I feel sorry for Beyonce though, gang. They putting her business out there. I don't know what to say. I don't know how to take it. But I know one thing for sure. They on your fucking ass. Beyonce thought she was gonna duck her tail though. But it ain't. The media's on it. Everybody said it. What's her name? Jaguar White? She done told on everybody. But it always be the ugly bitches. You know, the ugly bitches or the fat bitches that don't get all the love like the, you know, the little pretty girls. They be the first to tell on niggas. Why? Because they turned them down first. They be like, oh yeah, you did good last freak off, but yeah, we're looking for something else. Like, yeah, you was cool, but you know, you a little on the manly looking side. So we gonna have to pass on you and you know, that type shit. She took it some type of way, and then she did her Orlando Brown. She did her 1-2, telling on everything. So you know, that's how that shit go though. And this is the internet world, so you gotta know. All I know is I remember a person told me not yeah, he is. He is. This little dude yesterday, right? This little dude moved this, right? Now it's a pull-out couch, right? Pull-out couch, bam, right? Now, he moved this, which is a bin full of trees. It's a big old footlocker. That's all trees in there. And it's kind of heavy, but it ain't too heavy. But why I know he getting bigger? At first, he could never move it. I woke up this morning, this nigga was under there, fucking with shit. And I'm thinking in my head, like, how in the hell did he get under there when I got this this heavy ass little weed bin there? The whole footlocker is weed. No lie, I showed y'all a while ago. I just don't feel like doing it right now. But that whole footlocker that I just showed you, that top, is all trees up in there, blended down. From the I grew some trees. I I probably harvested about like more than 3 months ago, maybe like 4 or 5 months ago on them hot days. I don't know if y'all remember in Cali, but we was having them extremely hot ass days. You know what I mean? It was summer wasn't nowhere close. Well, whatever them hot days was, when we had like 2 weeks where it just felt like summertime, like we was in Arizona, that shit burst the shit out of my shit to the where I was able to take it to the backyard to where it could harvest. So when I put it in the backyard, man, my trees turned into like baby lemon trees. I'm talking about sprouted, all type of shit. Like they was big. So then I had a little a staffy in there, a Stafford Terrier. And I'm like, when I walked through the backyard, I'm like, yeah, this dog ain't gonna be enough. Everybody was like, what you mean? I was like, if we walk in this backyard and we smell all this weed, just imagine the person that's walking down the alley, what they thinking. And a lot of people would do something dangerous to your dog to get that weed. And the easiest thing most people do, bleach and water. That's why I don't never have nothing close to the size, cause I done seen killer dogs get taken out by a neighbor, a hater, a ex. Why? Cause that dog is gonna drink that water. And I don't know what it is about big dogs, but they nose when they thirsty, it's like they go dumb. Like they so thirsty, they say fuck the bleach. A little dog would never touch that bleach water. You gotta know that about big dogs. I don't know how to explain it. You gotta ask a doctor for them to tell you. But a big dog, you can take them out easy by giving them bleach water. And that's what a lot of niggas do when they hating on their competition, or you know, another nigga got the best Rottweilers. He got the best Rottweilers, or say he got the best cane Corsos, right? These people will go out their way to sabotage your business by just giving them bleach water. And yeah, he gonna be a beast. That's why I said he every day is something new. Now he at the point I don't let him in the front seat no more because he too overpowering. He don't know how to stay still. He wanna stand on the top. He wanna move around. He want to tuck behind seats. He want to tuck behind the gas pedal. He want to tuck behind the brake pedal. Look, bro, you're not gonna be the reason why I crash a new whip. It just ain't. It just ain't finna happen. So, with that being said, you stay your little buster ass in the back, and that's how we gonna get it. You know, say less. With a say less T-shirt on. You dig, ski. With a say less T-shirt on. You dig, ski. With a say less T-shirt on. You dig, ski. I know, I know. I know. I know. I know. You know it was like that, huh? Like, oh, this nigga funny, oh, this nigga, he got some T-shirts. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, this nigga got some shoes. Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, you see where my brain go? Now you see why they call me Neptune. Ah. Like Braxton? Oh. Ah. Ah. Yeah. Now you get it. Now you see why my name Neptune. Now you see why my name Neptune. Now you see. Munchie can't see, but now you see. Yes, Sirski. Yes, Sirski. But what I do gotta do is gotta make sure. Oh yeah, and this what I be wearing. This the draws, Budusky. You feel me? This the Drenanols, Budusky. You heard? Have you seen these ones before? I got another one, pair of draws that I really like, and they got the fucking bank. No, a Brinks truck, and the Brinks truck is dropping a gang of fucking stacks out the back. Oh shit, what I got on today? Let me see. No homo. You dig, ski? You dig, ski? Just a little drippadelski. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. You feel me? You heard? I don't know. Just a little mix and match. The only thing I need now is a goddamn lineup. Go zzz, shave off about like 3 of them. I'm in the game. EA Sports. Let me see what's up with man. Hey, I do want to watch this Shannon Sharp with 2 Chainz, but I feel like that's a savior move because 2 Chainz we haven't seen in a while. You know Shannon Sharp don't pay people to be on his show. But Shannon Sharp is getting sued for like 50 million of them things. And the world knows. So what kind of publicity stunt? Oh, I'm Inglewood. I'm in Inglewood. Y'all got an Inglewood out there too. Y'all got an Inglewood in Iraq. Stop playing. I already know a couple of people that told me that. Hey, and before this nigga was known to be a rat, I was fucking with I was not fucking with him, but talking to J Hood and Trenches News way back in the day, way before he got on and told on Duck and them, or told on O Block and them. Yep, I used to be on Trenches News Live. On everything. He was like, what's up, say less, woo. On his old ones, I would say when he was on there with J Hood know me too. And then once me and J Hood found out like this nigga was certified paperwork on the paperwork rack, we dished him. 86'd his ass. Yep. Whoa. Yep. Once I found out, and it wasn't no found out. Nigga, your name on the goddamn paperwork, nigga. Just like Brick Baby. Niggas talking about alleged. Nigga ain't no alleged. Your name on the paperwork. Nigga, you told, nigga. Nigga, you know goddamn well, nigga, they had your motherfucking phone tapped. Nigga, Brick Baby's a bitch, nigga. Nigga, man, if I knew how much of a buster Brick Baby was, I would have tapped his chin in the county jail. Nigga got away. As I said, I'm tatted up. You knew I was from Inglewood. You knew that. You know that. This ain't no little ass tats. Oh yeah. What's up with my nigga John Wick? John Wick from Playboys. Nigga on my mama, nigga. John Wick, nigga. I was catching so many fades with the Bloods. This is how I met John Wick. He said, on Crip, cuz, you done caught too many fades, cuz, and I been wanting to get down with this nigga, cuz. I got this next one. I'm gonna beat this nigga ass, cuz. On everything. That's how I met John Wick. Dead homie, he got like 3 bars. He got like 3 like bars right here on his face. Yeah, he from Playboy. Yep. I know some other ones. My nigga Lanny. I don't know his real name. I don't know his hood name. That's what got it all fucked up. This nigga said I got 7 bodies. Bro, you shouldn't put that on the mother. You telling the world you got 7 bodies, bro. That ain't smooth. This better be a low-key alias. You know what I mean? Because that shit you say, man, they be watching now. I ain't so famous right now that I'm getting watched by feds. I'm only like 750 deep. I only got like 750 people in like maybe like 3.5 months, almost 4. I'm almost at 750 subs. Hit that like button, subscribe if you ain't subscribed. It's Neptune the Goon. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm saying. You know? Got the verbals with everybody, you feel me? Whack 100, I've been on back and forth with Whack, nigga. Nigga, Whack trying to ask me all these questions and shit about his homies. And then when I tell him the real, he was on some one of them mark-ass shows, nigga, like them expos, like whatever, Whack 100 Club, whatever. Nigga, I started telling him about his homie. This nigga's, oh, yeah, he was a bitch. Oh, that nigga's telling. Oh, that nigga's a smoker. Oh, I knocked him out. I even told the chat, like, the people he was up there with, I said, why everything I say, this nigga done did something to? I said I done named 7 niggas. Oh, I knocked him out. Oh, he's a bitch. These are the same words he used. Oh, I knocked him out, put him on his back. His legs was in the air. Oh, yeah, that homie right there, he a full-fledged crackhead smoker. Oh, yeah, he's a snitch. I was like, so what are you? You telling me about I named like 7 niggas from 2Ps. Nigga, all these niggas ain't snitch bitches and busters. Oh, you can't go around them niggas. So you gonna try to mark them out. You got the bigger, oh, I get it. Internet thug. It's only one person. It's only one person on the internet. It's only one person on the internet that I don't like because he did the shady ways. Like he put the play together, but he didn't say shit. He didn't instigate, but he knew he set the table before me in the presence of my enemies. That's what he did. He set forth a table in the presence of mine enemies. That's what he did. And then he did this. He disappeared. Like he brought me, like they said, who's Jesus? And he was like, yeah, that's me. And then everybody was like, ooh, and blended in the crowd. That's how he did me. But we ain't had no back and forth. Nah, I'm from Queen Street. Nah, I ain't from Inglewood family though. Shit, I can't take that one. We used to have beef. We used to have smoke. That ain't no Inglewood family though. I used to be like, yeah, all the same. And then that's when I was like, 18 and younger. But then it changed from 18 to 19. And then it was like, nigga, hell no, nigga. Fuck you mean, nigga? You know what we got going on, nigga? Nigga, I'm damn near like 60s right now. The dead homies, us and the NHPs against them. Man, you might as well, when you say us, nigga, we like the 6-0s to them niggas right now. Dead homies. Especially me? Menace? Little Solo? Big Donut? That's why Donut doing security for motherfucking Whack 100. He the one that spit Donut, the one that spit on Aaron the Plumber. Donut was part of Get Back Gang. He beat a case. He left his pager. But he beat the case. The homie got the L. He took the L. He didn't admit to the homie being with him. But that's, he took it. He already took it. So you can't, it's double jeopardy. You can't go get the homie too. Because they already know who was a squirter. The Donut was around. Donut, that's why Donut doing a great job being Whack 100 and Ray J top flight security. Because I used to hear Donut in there, and Donut's a big ass nigga. And Donut used to catch the 4 extra, the 4 leaf fades. Yes. Like go in there and just be like, clobbering tar. Clobbering tar. Boom, 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 boom. But that's good because we're all brothers. I seen Donut when he wasn't so big, when he was skinnier. He always been football player size. I always known Donut to be in high school. When I met Donut, he was already in high school playing Inglewood High. I'm going to Crozier. That's how I met Donut. That's why I said he is my big homie. Donut, the one that spit on Aaron the Plumber, I remember him red dicky suits, drunk as fuck with the 40, spilled over or standing up, can't make it to his house 10 steps. And I'm like, hey, bud, Donut. Donut. Oh, what's up, bud? Man, get your ass up, man. Nigga, it's like 4 in the morning. What is you doing? Oh, shit, blood. Ain't nobody gonna do shit to us, blood. They already know what's going on, blood. Yeah, get up. Go in the house. And then we'll have to get Lil Duke, the one that was with Bosco, when Bosco was trying to say, hey, up to we in the hood right now. Well, Lil Duke is his big brother. So I'll knock on the door, because Donut was a big nigga. I'm a little nigga, like 7th, 8th grade. Nigga, I can't pick this heavy ass nigga up. Hey, Duke. Well, his name Duke now. He ain't Lil Duke, because Big Duke, rest in peace. Hey, Lil Duke. Hey, come get your brother. If he ain't there, I'm telling your mama and daddy. Hell yeah, I'm not finna leave you. You can call it snitching. You can call it what you want, nigga. I told on Donut. Hell yeah, I told her. I snitched like a bitch. Nigga, you ain't finna get smoked out here because you drunk, nigga. Hell yeah, I told your mama and daddy you was out here drunk, nigga. I told you and I told you to get up, nigga. I can't pick your big ass up, nigga. Go in the house. Nigga, you got a whole red dicky suit on with the red checks and red laces. Drunk, 40, knocked out in front of the building. Take your ass in the house. So hell yeah, I told on that nigga. And he'll tell you, yeah, blood used to tell on me. Yep, if your brother ain't there, I'm telling your mama and daddy. Your dad a big country nigga. That's why I know all you niggas was big. Your dad big country nigga, wear the truck hat. That nigga dad was so low key, I would forget that was his dad. When I seen him drive that little gray, small ass Nissan Sentra, smallest one, big old nigga. That nigga had that hat, and nigga dark as a motherfucker, and he be driving. And then I don't know how Donut got Donut is light skinned with green eyes. Nigga, his mom and dad dark. His older brother dark. I don't know how Donut got light skinned with green eyes. I know your mom and dad used to go to church. And I know your cousins is Mary. Get the shackles off my feet so I can. Yeah, Faithful Central, that was in the hood. Region. Yeah, that's them. And you used to tell them, man, get off my cousin, man. I'm like, damn, nigga, that's your cousin, she got cheese. And I said, man, get out of my real cousin, man. Yeah. Daniel Ware. Yeah, just in case niggas think I bullshit. That nigga Dota, government name is Daniel Ware. Yes, I am from the gang. Ray J and Whack can't say I'm lying. Donut real name that spit on Aaron the plumber is Daniel Ware. Yeah, this is a fact. Donut graduated when I went to fucking Inglewood High. When he left, I came. Me, Smiley, Buns, Mighty Mouse, Queen Kong, all of us. All of us. We went to Crozier together. We went to Inglewood High together. We got suspended together. We got put on punishment together from both our parents. They having powwows about how we been acting together in my dad's living room. Yeah, red light, green light type shit. Man, you nigga can't tell me shit. What nigga gonna tell me? Oh, you gonna get DP? Nope. Too big for that. Sorry. Try a new one. I'm not Bosco. I ain't gotta report the shit, and I would tell you, I'm not getting no DPs. Next question. What you gonna say? Yes, you is. I said I ain't. Who gonna do something? Yeah, exactly. I'm too old for that. That's what I said. How the fuck do I know Bosco? Bosco's a buster. Bosco got put on the gang at 19 years old, gang. Dead homies. I was like 16, 15, 16. I'll never forget. Me and the homie Do Dirty. I'll say the story again. Me and the homie Do Dirty coming from the 400 block. Do Dirty had a Cutlass. It was all brown. It had the brown Dookie Brown and had the dark Dookie Brown rag top. The inside was all peanut butter brown. And then he had the triple gold 15s or 16Ds. It looked like it had switches, but it didn't. And we was riding that thing, stupid beat, down Queen Street. Never forget. Cause I always rode shotgun with. I was like a dog. Like Blood would see me and pick me up. Like Blood get in the car because he know I'm a squabble. So we pull up. Donut in front of Eucalyptus and Queen in front of Peaches and Lele building, right on the corner where that old man used to pour water. He put grass turf on the steps so we wouldn't sit there because when he put water, it take a longer time to evaporate. Old smart nigga, little short ass, black ass, hating ass nigga. He used to hate on the homies, but that's the homegirl grandfather. So you know how that go. We grew up together. What you gonna say to the nigga? He know your mama. So anyway, we pull up. Bosco powwowing. I remember he had his back to the street. But it was a gang of homies there, so he had nothing to fear. And we pull up, he was like, hey, Blood, hey, you want to put this nigga Bosco on the hood? And I was like, I said it just like this. Hell no, that's a grown-ass man. And then the homie dude there, he was like, yeah, Blood is a grown-ass man. All right, Blood, let's get out the car. And that was it. That's when I heard Bosco was going to get put on. So then I did not do it. I was not with it. But I know the niggas that put him on, I put them on. You dig? So they can't do nothing with me. You can't do nothing with the nigga. The niggas, you wouldn't even be from the hood if them niggas didn't get put on by me to make you official. So you got an official put on by some official niggas that got put on by me. Shut your bitch ass up. There ain't even nothing to talk about. You can't do nothing with me. Dumbass boy. Bosco can't do nothing with me. And I made Nathaniel. Bosco, he can't find a bitch. Bosco can't find a nigga. Bosco can't find a transmission. Bosco can't even find a real homie to even say on his own page. Yeah, that nigga Neptune, I remember he did some mark ass shit. Or, yeah, that nigga Neptune, I remember he told on the homies. Or that nigga Neptune, yeah, I did see him with a trans. Yeah, you ain't seen nothing, nigga. Cause it ain't on me, nigga. Ain't got no dirt on my clothes or my shoes, nigga. And I was stepping, and I ain't get none of my shoes dirty. Allegedly. But yeah, that's why I be really old Bosco ass. Like you can't, nigga. Why'd you even say that? You was on internet time saying that shit in front of Wack, and I was not ready. I will promise the world I was not ready for what Bosco said. When he said that, you should have seen my face when I was on the phone. I was like, what? Wait, what'd you just say? Boy, he probably would have been off planet Earth if he said that face to face. Cause I wouldn't even know how to control it. That's one of those allegations where you be like, nigga, that's a full-fledged pull it out your ass lie. Nigga, stop. Who else? Who else see me? Just you? Oh, just your marvelous eyes, huh? Shut your bitch ass. Oh, this nigga Bosco's a bitch, man. That nigga's certified. He can't do nothing with me. That's why he ain't saying nothing, though. That's what the homie said too. They said the more he give you publicity, you gonna keep blowing on him. And then they said if y'all go live again and go back and forth, and if y'all just get to talking about, just say if y'all was to politic about the hood, say if we were just to start a show, right? And me and Bosco, you know, we do something as the Queen Streets, right? But I don't give a fuck about the gang shit. It just be linking up to do something. I don't give a fuck about the gang shit, nigga. They don't give a fuck when you go to jail, nigga. Don't put no money on your books, nigga. What the fuck we talking about? So anyway, and some niggas be telling in court. So anyway. What would me and Bosco really talk about if we did come together and have a podcast? What? He don't know the history of the hood. Check. He got put on at 19. Check. So what would you just be just commenting off of what I comment and the memories that I just pull out my you know what I mean? Like my memory bank, cause you don't have what are you gonna say, the party times we had? You ain't did no sliding. Cause if you get live on there and you start telling them lies, Bosco, I will tell the chat, blood is lying. For real. And then Munchie, he better be glad I didn't turn AIF. I would have had a whole lot more details to pull you down with more than your homie did. I would have told dates, crimes, times, and phase you didn't catch. I know a lot of IFs in the county jail that didn't catch all they phase. But you know how I looked at it? That's IF business. I'll be fucking with them niggas like that. If I didn't grow up with you, what? Man, I don't give a fuck what you did to that nigga. Shit, do it again. Shit, that's the way I felt. Do it again. Nigga, shit, what you telling me for? Oh, cause you from Inglewood. Yeah, I'm from Inglewood this way. They Inglewood that way. I'm downtown. They uptown. We low-key far from them. 9 dudes, 9 foes. They closer to us, but them niggas used to live by us. And some of them literally walked to school with me. So they was not finna slide on me. Just like I was not finna slide on them. But them new niggas, them Palmdale, Lancaster, IS, oh man, you niggas was tripping bringing them niggas on. Boy, I don't even know where them niggas came from, who moved out there, or what. But when them IFs moved to Palmdale and Lancaster, when everybody's telling PDL and everybody's getting out, kicked out their project buildings and shit like that, and they were shipping everybody to Lancaster and Palmdale, that's when the booming of some more IFs came. And then it was like all new faces. And then we'll meet a nigga at the swap meet talking about, yeah, I'm from IF. Which one? Oh, I'm from 80. What's your name? Just like nigga from 7-7. Baby Doc or some shit like that. Doc? 7-7? How old you is? How come we never beat you? What are you talking about? That's when you shake a nigga hand like this, like, all right, for sure. You don't even hit him with the, fingers. You just, all right, this far, all right. You know what I mean? Shake a nigga hand like, all right, yeah. Then we get in the whip and be like, he from IF? You know him? No. You know him? No. You seen him before? No. Blood is not from Inglewood. Yeah, but he from IF. He just said he from IF. They putting on everybody like this. What we used to say in the car, but they putting on everybody. They putting on everybody just like the 6 souls. just you walk down the street. IF. 6-0. Don't care if you live over there. You might ride the bus, take a stop, buy some blunts, and go to your house on the east side. They will put you on. Nigga. And the bus is where you catch everybody. You catch a nigga talking about he from IF. Way on Broadway in Manchester. On the bus. You travel from your house to gangbang? I would have quit a long time ago. Just like I told the last young homie, that was with Booyah. The one that was in the background with Bosco, talking about you got 4 hours. Lying ass nigga, it's been 4 months, nigga. You ain't did shit, said shit, nigga. So anyway, and you niggas got my number. That's what the most bogus part was. That's what I forgot to say too. All them niggas, the niggas that like Bosco and Booyah, they got my number. They got my number. So what you did on the internet, oh yeah. Even the homies was like, oh, that's Buster shit. I'm showing them too. I'm like, look, I text this nigga a month before and told him like, hey man, where you be at? You don't never be in the hood. Whoa, this and that. Blah blah blah. The nigga didn't respond. So then when he didn't respond, that's why I was like, oh, okay. And this nigga think he bigger than the program, right? So, like I said, he's still my little homie. No matter how old he is, he can be older than me. He's still my little homie. So when I ask you something, you supposed to tell me something. I ain't gotta answer you. You gotta answer me. You the little homie. So, nigga, yeah. So the nigga didn't answer. So I told him, all right, nigga, whenever I see you, nigga, I'm on your ass. And I said, for a fact, nigga, if I see you with the homies, nigga, I'm finna put you on blast about all your shit and let the homies know who you really is besides this little internet nigga. And lo and behold, nigga get that call from 600, maybe like a month or two later. And well, see how the moons align. Man, this nigga, I tried to take it easy on the nigga. But then when that nigga said that shit, I was like, time for war. Ain't no explaining nothing, nigga. I'm finna tell everything. Nigga, I know your real name. I know what your name was before you became Bosco. Your name was motherfucking Little Virgo. His name was Little Virgo from Mad West 304s. That's why he can't do nothing with me. Them young niggas that he with, they would have never known that. Them young niggas that's with Bosco, they would have never known Bosco got put on when he did, what his name was. Bosco, man, look. I don't know what play him and Whack 100, 600, and Loose Cannon had when they called me, and that's why I stayed on the internet. Because, nigga, I wasn't no internet nigga. But if you call me out, nigga, I'm coming. And I ain't coming on your time. But I ain't no ha-ha he ass nigga. Now, I do got jokes. You know what I mean? I am a regular homie. I ain't extra. But if you do some shit to the homies, nigga, you gotta know. Come on, man. It's some real Crips and it's some real Bloods. It's some real Who's. Like, you just gotta know some real ones. They come in all sizes. When you did that, and I know you a fake one, and then when I do my research, I look and said, like I said, I didn't know nothing about the internet. But I knew who Spider Loc was. Why? Based off of G-Unit. 19 years old, G-Unit, 18 years old. G-Unit came out with that Beg for Mercy. Every hood we go through. All the gangsters around know my whole crew. Nigga, what? We get it like we supposed to. Nigga, you can front if you want. We be popping them things. We used to play that. And I had a low rider on switches, nigga. And I used to beat 84 Cadillac Sedan DeVille. Dookie Brown with the peanut butter interior, nigga. I bought it just because I was 84 baby and it was an 84 Cadillac, nigga. Sedan DeVille, once I said the first time. On switch L skis, nigga. 16, my dad caught me. Told me to move over, hit the switch, and I slid all the way to him. He started laughing. Put your seatbelt on. That's what my dad told me. And then told me I can't drive it no more until I got L's. So I went and got me some L's. Hell yeah. Had me park it in the garage and everything. My dad, man, once my dad seen that lowrider, man, this nigga was treating it like it was his. Yeah, I could park out on the street. That's what my dad started telling me. I could park the van on the street, and you know what I mean, you park this so nobody be messing with your car. I was looking at my dad like, you motherfucker, pucking me for my motherfucking whip. He did that though. I ain't catch him swerving it though. I never caught him driving it or nothing like that, but he did punk me. He did punk me. I did go to that garage day after day till I got my L's. Like, damn, I can't wait to drive it. But I didn't even press him. I didn't even try to steal it. Nothing. And I had a key. He had a key and I had a key. And I never took it. I could have. I didn't. I didn't test my dad like that. For what? I already live with the nigga for free. And I'm getting older. And he know I'm getting money. So why would I test him? That'd be stupid. And then it's my real dad. It ain't my stepfather or nothing like that. And it ain't like he don't never be around. So why the fuck would I test him? I know he's gonna smash me. I know he will whoop my ass. So why would I fucking test him? Shit, it ain't like he ain't smashed me before. You feel me? Shit, all of us that got ass whoopings before in life. Bosco versus Crip Mac. Crip Mac. Bosco can't fight. That's why Bosco used to hang out with Diablo. Diablo can't fight. The Mexican nigga that they said like super shooter and shit like that. That's why he was super shooter. Because he couldn't fight. You would never find a story about Diablo beating nobody ass. Especially if they black. Now you see? Now you see why him and Bosco was good friends? They both couldn't fight. So what Bosco did was, he made a chess move play. He said, fuck it. If in the hood, I'm black, I can't fight, but I'm with a homie that's known can't fight, but known to shoot, what would be his best career move, you know? He ain't with no action. Like I said, Bosco watched me get jumped before. And then left the scene, then came back with a bat. I was still fighting these twin niggas from 6-0 by myself. Right there on Inglewood Ave and Centinela at the gas station. That little Texaco. Nigga, watch me getting jumped. All I was doing is getting out the car to get some gas. I'm getting packed out. And these niggas wasn't little, they was tall niggas. Yep. Watch me. They gonna leave. Like, nigga, what you leave for? Like, what the fuck? Like, look, man. Look, man. Before I even think to leave my homie, I'm finna be fighting too. The only way I leave is if we squabbling up and I don't see no win, I would tell us to bounce. We ain't finna win. And I don't want to see you get stomped. Me neither. But at least we squabble. We ain't just run from no niggas. Now, if I see a blower, I'm out of there. Psh, Speedy Gonzalez, nigga, I got wheels. Stop fucking up the blankets. Stop doing what he do. You too old for that. Why you doing little puppy stuff again? Stop. You trying to be a puppy? That's not cute. You too big to be a puppy. Stop trying to go back. But yeah, Bosco, that nigga, he stayed up under that nigga, and that's all he could do. Because all of us, like after I got jumped, After we all started shaking up Inglewood, we started doing time. Bosco was stuck by himself. Yep. Bosco was stuck by himself. That's why he chose Diablo. Now he had Lil Stretch. Even Lil Stretch got put on at 19. Nigga, baby, not Lil Stretch, baby Stretch. Baby Stretch got put on at 19, 20 years old. And that nigga used to have to hide his belt. Cause he like, my mama go to church, she really don't approve it. And he stayed in motherfucking Paramount. Baby Stretch, who they like, oh yeah, he was doing this when you went to jail. He turned into this. Yeah, I know. Then nigga got put on at 19. And he never lived in the hood. That nigga was a Paramount nigga. Oh, the young homies don't know that. Cause they don't know no hood history. Everybody just lying, saying they gangster. I remember that nigga was so scared. I remember that nigga Baby Stretch was so scared at 19 years old. He used to tell us to hold his belt and his hat while he went in the house and talked to his mom. 19 years old, and the nigga was tall. Still, I used to be, bro, I'm like 16. Me and the homie, and you in my whip. And I'm looking like, bud is scared of his mama at 19? Do you know my mama retired ass whoopings from me at 12 because I wasn't crying no more? That's why it was certified. It was already in the Floyd handbook. My dad had to whoop me. My mama couldn't do nothing with me no more. I used to sit there and let her whoop me and be, are you done? Are you done? No, you didn't say that. And whooped me harder. And I still said, are you done? She got on that motherfucking banana phone with that long ass cord and called my dad at work. That's what she did do. That's why me and my sister was like, man, you ain't even like a mom. You a parole officer. Never knew about parole. Never knew about prison like that or nothing. I just used to hear like, oh yeah, this your big homie, woo woo, you just got out the pen. Like when Big G Rock got out. This goofy ass nigga, Big G Rock, go to the hood. Nigga, he buy weed from K-Love. He get him like a pound or two. He probably shot it to him for the free ski because he just got out of jail. He an OG homie. He grew up with him. So this nigga walking around talking about he got a big old branch of weed in his ear. Like, nigga, big old branch of weed ain't legal, nigga. This nigga walking around like, yeah, this how you sell weed. This how people know what you got. Woo, woo, woo. We was like, nigga, I'd rather keep mine in my pocket and just say I got it before I walk around with this big old thing in my ear like a blunt. G-Rock was burnt. But I have heard stories how G-Rock was fucking shit up back in his day. Says big old buff nigga from your hood. And back in G-Rock days, if the homies used to come in and they knew they had like drugs and stuff up their ass, and G-Rock, he would be the squad to make you cough it up. And this was in the blood module. In the blood module, G-Rock used to make niggas cough it up. Yeah, I was first time I went to jail was like 15. I think it was like boosting. Me and that nigga DeAndre from Acacia. It's NHP, but they got a set block that's called Acacia Block Pyru. But it's not Acacia Block, it's still NHP, but it's Acacia Block. Instead of like 700, 500, you know what I mean? It's Acacia Block. Yep. My nigga DeAndre. I can't say my nigga too. God damn. I seen him on that show, I told y'all before, but I seen him, god damn, it smell like pee. Fucking up my nose. I seen him on that show where that Mexican and that black dude, they be doing stunts on people like, you wanna get packed out? Huh? You wanna get packed out? And then they be talking about like chips or something. Well, I seen DeAndre on that, and he punked the shit out that nigga. Like, DeAndre was finna fuck that nigga up for real, for real. Yeah, I was kind of proud of DeAndre. I ain't gonna lie. Cause DeAndre did that without nobody looking. So that's how I know the homie like that. He didn't know he was being recorded. He didn't know the people was like, doing a prank on him. And when that nigga ran down on him, DeAndre pulled out a strap, but it wasn't a real strap. Oh, my dream car, Bentley truck. If I get a Bentley truck, I might stop talking to y'all. Nah, for real. I might stop talking to y'all. Nah, for real. For real though. And I get a Bentley truck, man. Shit. But see, I was 2 months ago. I was finna get the Tesla truck. Yep. Matter of fact, I told everybody on YouTube I was gonna get one. I said I was finna get a Tesla truck. I was finna go do skits. I was finna do a lot of stuff. And then my folks was like, nah, don't do that. I was like, why? One of my folks was white. He said, hey man, I have one of those and I gave it back. I said, what? He said, yeah, that Tesla truck. He said, it don't perform good in the cold. That's not cool. He said, yeah, it's a battery. Then he said, besides not performing good in the cold, he said a Tesla truck is bad when it comes to snow, like riding around in snow cities and countries and shit like that. He said it do not do good. It don't got good turning capability like a real engine has. I was like, that's check number 2. Because if I'm going to be doing dogs, horses, and all type of shit, running like a low-kilo farm, a Tesla truck is going to get me stuck in the snow. And then the snow and can't ride good. That's cold and can't ride good because of the, so I'll be stuck. He said, yeah, a lot of people, they use a lot of AAA with a Tesla truck. So I'm thinking in my head, what, Elon Musk made some bump? Because Elon Musk had to know. And just like I tell everybody else, I said, why do everybody get these motherfucking electric cars? And you think it's this great deal, but electric cars is for people that have a plug station in a garage. And then for all the people that was getting them, remember all the Mexican people that was stealing them? That was on the news out here in LA. People stealing that shit. That shit was on the news, showing it. Like, people got caught in the act, and they literally was trying to take shit. You seen people actually take shit. Like, I was like, oh, wait. Like, that shit ain't no game. People was actually stealing people's charge stations. So that made people, and when the news show you, but like I said, you're not supposed to have a charge station living in a goddamn apartment. So now, you got people trying to steal your shit, and then once your shit gone, now you're going to be waiting at Rouse parking lots, Target parking lots for a charge station. And then, this is the kicker with that. Now that you wait for the charge station, you're going to be at that charge station for at least like an hour. You know that, right? Like with the Mach 5, when we out and about driving that, if we ain't at the house and it's charging in the garage, you stuck, nigga. That's loafing. You gonna be there. Even if it do the fast charge. I never go to 7-Elevens to get a charge. It say supercharged, man, please. You be there an hour, nigga. You only got like 60-some%. Just like a phone. Wow, they charging you. I say the best ones to go to is the Targets by white people. It's gonna charge your shit for real, for real. Like they keep maintenance on it or something. But if you in the hoods, don't do it. Don't do it. And in the hoods, they got them at them 7-Elevens. Do not do it. Unless you really need to, just like gas, unless you really need to. But I advise anybody, you gonna be mad. All the time you sat there and didn't make nothing shake, you gonna be steaming. I'm talking about smoking mad. I was so hot. We sat there that long, almost got into a fight. You know what I mean? Cause when we pulled up, this girl, she had the same car as us, but she started like looking at me crazy, and then she said some shit, but I couldn't hear it because her window was up. But she said some little crazy shit like, "Don't hit my fucking door" or something like that. Like, but didn't even hit her door. But gonna tell me what I better not do. That's when she turned me up. Once she told me what I better not do, and I knew that's what she mouthed. So then, maybe like 10 minutes, 15 minutes later, her little buster ass boyfriend come, right? So I'm sitting outside, nigga, and I'm sitting on this little like generator, but it's like for a building. So I'm rolling my weed or smoking it. So her nigga come up, he got a busted ass like BMW or something, like a truck, but it's busted up, like it ain't official. So then the nigga come, he started looking at me. So then I just start saying sporadically like, and niggas ain't gotta be doing all that looking. Nigga get straight to the business, nigga. This and that. I'm just saying my little shit, right? So then he unhooking her charger, this and that. So then the nigga, true story, maybe about like a month ago. So then the nigga try to he back out, he let her go. So then the nigga pulled up like behind no. Oh no. I said who I was with, they said, "Oh, I'm finna leave. This shit finna turn up." So took out the damn thing for our charger, and then dude get out the car. I swear on my mama, nigga hit the nigga one time. The nigga got back in the whip and tried to swerve me with the car. Nigga way bigger than me. Hit him one time. And I was a little tipsy. He probably would have got a little, he probably could have got a good round or something. But yeah, true story. Hit the nigga get back in his BMW like X5, X4, old version though. You know how niggas be selling on Figaro and shit, them second, third, salvage motherfuckers. He had one of those skis, like for show skis. Yeah, hit the nigga. He get back in the car, and then he try to, and like he almost hit me to where if I didn't turn the way I turned, it hit the inside of my knee. If I didn't move the way I moved, he could have plowed me down. But his dumb ass, I be thinking like, why would you do that and you on camera? That's the dumbest shit. How you gonna try to run somebody over and you know Target is A1 in loss prevention. My sister used to work there. She got caught in Orange County taking money from the register. That's how I know they got good cameras, because I know my sister good. I know her very good. She's 2 years younger than me. I know damn near everything. I know she can fight. I know she can whip Bosco ass. I know it for a fact. Now, I know the world don't want to see a match put up, you know what I mean, with a girl and a boy. But I would say my sister will smash Bosco. I got the house on it. That's on my mama. I got the house on it. I seen her take makers before and whoop a nigga ass. I seen it. I ain't pumping up my sister like she's some hell of a motherfucker, but she is from the hood. She's not a gang member, but she grew up with all of us, and a squabble was regular. My dad would endorse that. You better go outside, all them girls out there waiting on you. Yes. The only person be like, my mom be like, don't have her do that. Come on, please. Don't have your daughter go out there and do that. That's what my mama used to be pleading, like she praying. Like she praying to Jesus. That's another fact. My mama would try to stop it. My dad be like, nah, man. You ain't finna have this girl in front of our house every day and looking for you and this and that. And you ain't. No, we gonna handle this right now. That's what my dad used to say. I remember my dad heard me talking about homies in the roof. About how I would do something to somebody, woo woo. My dad made me get in the car and go find him. And we found him. And this is when I was like 14. That nigga was a full-fledged gang member. I wasn't. I was still deciding. I was like Bosco. I was still deciding. But I know I wasn't in no motherfucking high school, nigga. So, yeah. My dad found that nigga from Westside Power Room. Forgot his name. I know he got put on by Big Aki and Lil Aki from Westside Paru. But I know he got put on in Riverside or some shit like that. But you know, when you that age, I can't really knock you. You know what I mean? But shit, them niggas was from Westside. Lil Sosa P25 like for sure that. What's that? P25. That's like euros or something like that. You just gave me some euros or something. $25 in euros. I don't know what that is. Oh yeah. Good looking out. Good looking out on the super chat. Good looking out on the super chat. I'll never forget you, Sosa. You know why? Because the only person that ever gave me a super chat was Toxic Media. And he got mad at me because I don't fuck with him no more. Because he fuck with that nigga Money from Demon Time Squeezotics. You know, a nigga always dick riding Compton Rick Rock. Always in the background and shit. Yeah, him. That's the only nigga that ever gave it to me. So I'll never forget you, broski. Real shit. Take your ass back. Look at this nigga trying to break out. This nigga trying to break out of jail, gang. Look what they doing to their blankets. This is a queen size blanket. And look what they decide to do to it. Just bad. And it's him. He the one that started off. She knows whoopings involved. That's why she get out the way. She already done grew up from the bullshit. That's why I said when I seen her over there pulling it out and chewing it, I'm like, why in the fuck are you trying to be a puppy again? You done been got ass whoopings for this. And then when she see me, she just stops. That's what make it worse. Cause now I know you know what you're doing. But this me, like I said, I be working. I gotta clean out his little puppy. Y'all be having puppy pads and shit like that. Well, I put the puppy pads under this. You know? Clean it in my bathtub, you know. My bathtub pretty clean though, see? Tell it on myself. I got a little shit over there, but I think that's the rust from my damn doors. Cause you know my other corners is A1. Day one, see? So shit, that shit clean, but walls, all that. My shit ain't raggedy. Nigga doing this thug thizzle. And I do promote this for anybody, man. This some fire ass shampoo, gang. If anybody got dreads, locks, anything, bro, get this. Get this. This gonna have your hair healthy, thick, all that. No detangle. Then I put this in there. It's just for the rosters. It did. If I can't find nothing else, I use this. You did. With my little candles and shit. I still got that that demo I did of Rick Rock. Hold on, let me show y'all Rick Rock real quick. Let me show you this nigga Rick Rock. Y'all can't say that I would look like Compton Rick Rock, yeah. If y'all say that I would look like Compton Rick Rock, y'all play it. Yeah, he said my homie's got backdoor for my brother got backdoor for a switch. Shit, man, that sound like some Chirac shit, bro. You know what they'll do to you in Cali for a switch gang? First off, the only way you get out of Cali from having a switch, if you turn into Brick Baby. You do the Brick Baby shit, you give up that information, you tell them what you want to tell. Oh yes, you go home tonight. Yes, sirski. Now I gotta get that act right, cause I don't like that puppy mat smelling like any kind of anything. But I do leave a little scent in there. That's how you make your dog, you know. With Lil Sosa. You big Sosa? You big Sosa whoop? Hey, and is Sosa a popular name out there because of Chief Keef? Or did niggas have like names like that? You know what I mean? I gotta ask, cause I'm from Cali. We don't really, you know what I mean? We don't have names like Sosa. Like y'all be having some whole other, y'all names. You want a mod? All right, hold on, gang. Let me put this bleach in. Hey, and if you know how to really, hey, and if you really know how to fuck with this internet shit, if you know how to edit and do shit like that, or you know topics for me to talk on, nigga, I'll get so much more subscribers, especially with you being from the rack, especially when they ain't gotta hear from snitches news. I bet you y'all never even caught on. I'm gonna make you a mod right now. I bet you never even caught on when I bet you. I got you on. You on, bro. But yeah, as soon as you text something, you'll see the wrench. See my little Bruce Lee up there? I wake up on that every time I get up. And then, see, this how you know I got real hair. This shit be coming out, right? All this shit my shit, right? So then whenever I get dreads that's weak, I put those back in. You know? No extensions. Yep, got you. I got you. But for sure that you got an LA plug from now on. But like I said, if you know how to do your thing with this internet shit, like, you know, put that little the thumbnails, you know, the uploads with that little bullshit they be having, like say it be my face, or you have like say I'm talking about Brick Baby, you know how to do all that type of shit to where his face will be on there. I'll shoot you the content. Bam, you snip and cut it to where you think I'm probably babbling too much, cause I need that when I do lives, like academics. He'll talk for 8 hours, and then he got editors that'll snip and cut it to where it be 10 more videos, and then he just make more money, and then it's like you in the algorithm so much people can't help but see you. I'm catching on. Like, look, you got people that don't talk about shit. But since they got the followers and the subscriptions, they can talk about the same thing as you, but they'll get more views. But you got more information that's legit. They just babbling, and they get more views than you. So now, since I'm understanding that, I still ain't gonna sell out just to have somebody, like, you know what I mean, like. I'm not gonna kiss no ass just to come up and like, gang, like that's not what I'm gonna do. That's all the way out. So if a nigga even thought that, I'm sorry. Just like in the streets, I would never bang. I would never ask another gang for help. That's why we never did it. That's why we never did it. But they do it every day now. I be saying the rack, man, y'all be having so many cliques and crews, different names. Shit, I be listening like, god damn, Chirac. Like, it seemed like every street y'all got a different gang. And I be hearing about snakes and cobras and BDs and GDs and nigga, y'all the only reason why we know. Because we don't know shit about Midwest. And the only thing I do know about the Midwest is that's where my dad grew up. But it was Oklahoma, it wasn't Iraq. But he used to always say Midwest. Just like he used to say, hey, go give me a pop. My dad was the only person in Cali telling people, even the homies when they was at the house, hey, can you go give me a pop? They be like, a pop? Yeah, go give me a pop, that RC or that Coca-Cola. They be like, a soda? He said, no, a pop. And then he's like, yeah, that's Midwest talk. Y'all Cali boys. He always used to make sure we knew he wasn't from Cali. That's what my dad did. That's what he did do. And I didn't know why he did that shit, but he made it known, like, nigga, I ain't no Cali boy. But I can see why. Cause we be doing some different ass shit. It's like my dad told me. He said, y'all got a Mexican from y'all hood? I was like, yeah, Dad. He's a homie. He said, no. Let me say this again. Y'all got a Mexican from y'all hood? I was like, yeah, Dad, he the homie. He was like, and y'all let him shoot black people? I was like, what you mean, let him shoot black people? Y'all said he your homeboy, right? Like, yeah. So y'all let him shoot black people. I was like, damn, my dad done fucked us up again. We couldn't even say shit. It was the truth. We didn't look at it that way, but when he said it like that, it was the fucking truth. We let him. We called him the homie. And my dad like, what is y'all thinking? Why would you endorse this man's madness? He is not one of us. That's what he was saying. That's exactly what he was saying. He is not one of us. How the hell did this happen? Who's running your show? I need to find the person selling the tickets. This is madness. Yep, my dad always told the real. He didn't say too much. But when he did say something, just like Mr. Gang Member, boy, that shit was hilarious. That nigga, my dad called you Mr. Gang Member, nigga. You just like who's? You bad peoples. You bad peoples. He called you Mr. Gang Member. He like, man, this nigga probably rob old ladies. Real shit. That's how my dad was. He didn't see it no other way. He was like, man, y'all got a Mexican from y'all hood. Man, y'all probably let him rob old ladies. That's exactly how my dad took that shit. No other way to look at it. He like, you already let him shoot other black people. And you call him the homie. I couldn't say nothing. I had to eat it up. Had to. What can I say? Oh, Dad. He was like, what do you mean? Didn't y'all put him on? Ain't this y'all homie? Ain't he Mexican? So why y'all let him shoot black people? Like, nah, Dad ain't like that. He grew up with, my dad wasn't here, grew up with nothing, nigga. That nigga was like, man, y'all some czars. All y'all, from the top to the bottom. Yep. And one thing they knew about Mr. Floyd will be in that front yard. He will be barbecuing, and he is not scared of nobody in the hood. And that's what I know all my homies know. All the homies my age, let one of the big homies, when he come pick me up and say, get your dumb ass in the car, ain't none of the homies said, man, shut up, old man. Never. My dad was like that. He would have jumped out of the car, took his suit jacket off, and what? Take that tie off? My dad was a big old nigga. Big old nigga. And he was like 270, 5'9". There wasn't no wrestling that man. That nigga arms was huge. He looked like he was in the pen. Then right here, he had a BGF tatted. I never known him to go to jail, but somehow, some reason, that part of my life, I don't remember it. But what they did say was, when we went to go visit my dad in the pen, I used to tell people at church, we went to go visit my dad. He got a big house with a lot of windows. A lot of people didn't catch on. My dad was in prison. They were like, big house with a lot of windows? Yeah, it was the jail. It was a gang of windows. They looking at me like, his dad got a mansion? My dad was in prison. Yep. Yes, sirski. All facts, no Figaro. All facts, no Figaro. That's a fact. So, like I said, for even Bosco to say what he said, my dad would fight that nigga for saying that about me. What the fuck you think I'll do? But Bosco don't know that. Bosco don't even know my dad. And that's when I could say, you don't know my dad? You're not really from the hood like that. Because my dad used to cook barbecue on 4th of July, the hood day. And everybody, this is one thing he'd say, 1 hot dog, 1 hot link. And then you can get your scoops of the potato salad and all the other stuff. But you getting 1 and 1. Let it be some arguing in the front yard. My dad would tell all the homies to leave. And we in the hood. And you know what they're going to do? Leave. Every time. Not one time did they not. And then, you know the conversations I would hear niggas say while I was walking? Man, you always be fucking up some shit, man. Man, fool, nigga, I was trying to see if Miss Floyd was finna give us this and fool. And I used to hear them niggas. And I be laughing like a motherfucker, like, yep. It's always some stupid niggas. But the ones that was really, like my dad really knew, we can spin back. We gotta leave for at least two hours. Just so he calm down. My dad had I ain't gonna lie, he had an anger problem. When he mad at you, man, if he really mad, that shit, he gonna be mad at you for 2 weeks. And I mean every bit of 2 weeks. And then when you know you off his mental punishment, like mentally he was fucking you. When you know he off his mental punishment, that's when he be like, hey, you wanna go with me to Thrifty? Get some ice cream? Yep. That's when you knew your punishment was over. He didn't talk about it. He didn't explain nothing. Nothing. When he started talking to you again, like you his child, then yeah, you was off of punishment. And I'm talking about the whole house to know you on punishment. Because it could be a full-fledged conversation. If you say something, he ain't gonna even respond. He'll let you talk. That's how my dad would get down. He'll let you talk, say whatever you say, whatever. But if he mad at you, he ain't got no words for you. You could put your input on something. You could be talking about how somebody was shouting in church and how they was fucking up people's shoes and fucking up the aisleways and almost slapped the little baby. You know what I mean? As long as you say it, no comment. Everybody else, he'll do his little laugh, not extra out. You know what I mean? It is like, yeah, that show was funny. Let you say something, stone face. Like watching BET Countdown, ain't paying you no mind. None. Not none. That was the worst feeling. I believe that was the worst feeling for all of us as kids. We never wanted to make our dad, how you would say it? Let our dad down. Yep. I believe I let him down by going to prison. But when I let him down, what's up, Whoopty? When I let my dad down by going to prison, I went to college. So I let him back up. Then, not only did I go to college, no, I ain't in jail. Hit that like button, subscribe if you subscribe. Man, niggas don't wear shit like this in jail, gang. Come on, man. Niggas don't have shelves like this in jail, gang. Niggas don't have pots and pans in jail, gang. You gonna say I'm in jail, gang? Come on, gang. For real, Brodusky. Come on, man. You know they don't have drawers and shit like this in jail, gang. I know you probably see me on Who's Who's. So look, my name Neptune the Goon. I was on Who's Who's. Now you on AYLESS Moments TV. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm already getting euros. You see my little euros? Somebody sent me $25. YouTube only gave me 45 cents, gang. Dig that. Yes, sir. I be having Russians in here. I be doing the same thing as Who's Who's. But I'm just really free. I ain't talking about jail phase all the time. Like, I might get the popping and shit like that. I'll tell you some shit, but my life do not consist of jail fights. Yep. 200 block in the building. We got the 2s, 3s, 4s, the 5s, the bixes. You already know that. Yeah, I'm saying Budusky. Yeah. Yeah, I'm saying Budusky. Yeah, I'm saying Budusky. You dig? Yeah, I'm saying Budusky. Come on, man. Look, just imagine. Just imagine we in the showers, right? Like gay ass, like a gay ass nigga 4 extra say, right, gang? Gay ass nigga. And they gonna say, yeah, when I go to county jail, I be looking for niggas tats. Woo woo, this and that. Oh yeah? Well, this would be me. Minding my business. He gonna see the ING. He gonna see the QSB. And then I might just turn around on his bitch ass. Off the bat. Yep. Off the bat. That's all I gotta hear is off the bat. Who blood talking to? Naked? Nah, I do not want to get down naked. But we can get down. Once they change our clothes out to the blues, you know how you gotta turn your clothes in, and then they put y'all in a room, and then they be like, what size you wear? And then you can tell them the size, and they still don't give you your size. That's when we can get down. But all that gay ass shit you talking about, hell yeah, you can tell the homies I turned down the fade. Nigga, I ain't trying to get sprayed no motherfucker. Nigga, you know your pores is open. Think we can fade, but it's stupid shit and it's solid shit. That sound dumb. Catch a fade, pores is open, and get sprayed with jail type mace. You already know regular mace burn. What the fuck you think they got in jail? And our pores is open. Nigga, that shit gonna go down to your balls. I got that done to me before. Fuck a nigga talking about? I don't want to get down naked. Nigga, you can tell the homies whatever you tell them, nigga. Hell yeah, I said no. Why you say no? We was naked. You know what the homies gonna say? Yeah, blood brazy for that. That's what they gonna say. They gonna say, oh, you a buster. They be like, wait, what you mean? Man, you know in the intake when you first coming in, when they give you that bullshit ass soap and shit like that. Sometimes they be giving niggas powder. Sometimes it be them bullshit ass down soaps. They be like, yeah, fresh intake. Blood wanted to get out in the shower while we was naked. I told Blood, hell no, nigga, I ain't finna do this shit naked and get sprayed. We can do it when we get down, when we get clothes on. The homies ain't gonna be like, oh yeah, Blood's a bitch. Never. They gonna be like, oh, Blood's like, Blood brazy for that. Blood's brazy for that. Yes, he is. That's how you know it's internet. That nigga just talking. That nigga, and then if 4 extra is like that, why the fuck you in PC? You know they seen you go to court with them oranges on. Correct, nigga? And if y'all didn't know, 4 extra got oranges on, which means when he walks and comes out that cell, it's always 2 police officers escorting him on bloods. So he could tell y'all what he want to say. Mr. Catch 10, I ain't seen no nigga catch 10 fades back to back in my life. But I have caught 8 in one day. And it wasn't all back to back to back to back. It was some in the morning, some more niggas. That's why I said that nigga from Playboy Gangster, John Wick. Yeah, I fought so many niggas. John Wick was like, oh, crip, cuz you done beat up everybody already, man. I knew these blood niggas in here with some busters, nigga. Oh, crip, nigga. I'm finna. And then he got down with a nigga. He got down with a nigga from Ma Paru, Texas. Swerved him. I'm talking about that nigga fell all in the motherfucking day room tables and shit like that. Caused a big ass scene. Nigga, we had to run. The police, like when they look at the cameras on my mama, I was over there fighting first. Nigga, I had to duck through. This what I did. You know they got triple stack bunks? Nigga, I ran to a bunk section and kept crawling. I didn't care who bed it was, Mexican or not. And I crawled through all the middle ones all the way back to my spot. And I swear to God, nigga, they was tapping on niggas' bump. They even came close to me, and my heart bumping like, boo, boo, you know you going to the hole. They got everybody, and they ain't get me. Yep, I didn't run directly to my bed. That's why I said niggas ain't like that, because you ain't did it before. That's what makes shit so funny. Look how long I've been stepping. Look how long I've been stepping. Do y'all even know what these is? Look how long Neptune the Goon been stepping. This how long I've been stepping, gang. I don't know if y'all know nothing about that. This how long I've been stepping, gang. And they still in good condition, gang. And these is leather. PF Flyers. Not P Flyers. PF Flyers. Y'all got to get that ghetto shit out your brain. It's not P Flyers. It says PF Flyers. So in the hood, stop saying P Flyers. They are P. Let's say it together. Water. So in the hood, stop saying I got the P Flyers. They are PF Flyers. That's how long I've been stepping. Next man. Nigga said I'm in jail. How the fuck? This look like jail, nigga. This, y'all look at me like that? Bro said, are you in jail? You gotta be from another country. I didn't know in prison you could have shelves, tissue in the roll, real metal shoe-proofer cans. Nigga, stop it. Are you in jail? And then next level what? Shoes, and a basketball. And I don't even play basketball. So you know my son was here. And it's a real one. This shit ain't fucked up, skint up, nothing. And look what the homies did. That's how I know the homies was over here. That's how I know the homies was in my house playing ball. Look what they did to the Wilson. Straight gang members. Can't take these niggas nowhere. Let Bosco tell it. I was probably doing gay shit, huh? I know. Bosco don't live by himself. You know that? I know. Bosco on Section 8. You know that? I know. But Bosco pulls up wearing chains, talking shit next to Maybachs, and getting pulled over as the driver, when knowing goddamn well that wasn't your whip. But it's smooth though. You know, it's smooth though. I can't bang on niggas forever. You feel me? I just breathe on them a little bit and just back up, you know? What's the deal? What's the deal? Man, I'm on the same shit, gang, every day, man. Just popping some little hot shit. Everything else gotta, if it ain't hot, it's gotta drop. You know? I first came on talking about King Pills being on Who's Who's. I don't think Who's Who's seen his episode of him. He just came over there to talk shit about faux extra and shit like that. But I don't think if they seen him talk about he got put on in prison, and when the Crips used to ask him where he from, and he used to say all of them, that's some Crip shit. I never heard a Blood say he from all of them, unless he was from Inglewood. But it was a time when we all was one. But, you know, everybody got a story to tell. I grew up with all of us in the whip. That's why I said certain niggas got passes. Because it's like, nigga, I used to go to vacation Bible school with you, man. How the fuck man, my mama, man. Him and my mama probably be at a revival next month. What are you talking about? Bust on this nigga. I'll turn the whip around. I won't even get close so you can even do it. I'll turn that bitch around so fast like, nigga, that's what we not doing. Nigga, my mama gonna be there. Nigga, Niggas, you crazy. You better find some nigga we don't know. That's a fact. Man, you crazy. Even though, and then you gotta take it like that because the niggas that did it ain't your brothers. See what I mean? Like niggas can start hood beefs, and them niggas, they really from wherever they from, so they say, but they the new guys. But once it's blood in the streets, you know what I mean? It really ain't no explaining no more. Now some niggas take it to that level. They be like, I had some homies like, man, I don't give a fuck, man. I know where blood live. Like, all right, and sit and wait on them too. I know a couple of them stories. Now, they knew him, but they didn't know him like I know him. Like, you know what I mean? Like, the only way I know him is from growing up. That's why I know where his older homies be at. Because most of them be in backyard. They be at E-Bone. E-Bone fucking, E-Bone had a tow truck spot off of Florence. And that's where K-Bone and Lil E-Bone, Lil E-Bone, rest in peace, a.k.a. What's that, Ace Bone? His name was Ace Bone before he was Lil E-Bone. And he asked me, he said, hey man, I'm thinking about getting put on families today. Blood was 17. We was walking to Hillcrest. He stopped by my house. I think his dad was real old. He used to pull up at my house. That's why I said, them niggas knew where I live. I knew where they lived. So his dad used to drop him off or whatever. And that's when he told me one day. He never played football, but he got a football player body. He played football with me in Kilpatrick because we met up in Kilpatrick football camp. And he was my bunkie. And he used to always say, man, let's switch. Because I never wanted the bottom bunk because I didn't like people feet in my face. And I didn't like shit dropping when they be eating from the top bunk. I hate that shit. That shit be making me mad. Crumbs all in my bed. Like, ugh, what is this? Oh, my bad. Soups, beans, dry beans. You know what I mean? How they make their soup and beans and rice? That shit be all in the bed. I understand you was doing business. Woo, woo, woo. And I was thinking to myself last night. I said, damn, you know what? Me and Munchie never even had an argument in the cell. That's the first cellie I can say that I didn't even have an argument with. About nothing. About nothing. Not about being clean. Nothing. Nothing. I never had a... I was thinking about that last night. Me and Big Munchie from Crenshaw Mafia, we never even had an argument. We was cellies like 2.5 years. I was tripping out on that last night. I woke up at like 4:30. And it just popped in my head out of nowhere. And I'm like, man, me and Munchie never even had an argument. Never. And I never told him no. Even when he wanted to spin. He always wanted to do some shit to some hoovers. In prison. That's why I said shit was different. And then you can get away with a lot of shit as a blood because you in the neighborhood. So the hoovers don't take it like that. And Munchie knew that. Munchie's a shooting dice ass nigga, man. And I know right now, whatever prison he at, he can't wait for the doors to go open. Why? To shoot dice. Just like he did in the hood. That's one nigga. If he don't do nothing else, he's gonna work out and he's gonna shoot dice. Workout is mandatory. We already told ourselves a long time ago. You gotta be ready. Even if you ain't, you gotta be ready. And then you gotta have the wrestle game. Because niggas be wrestling in the cell when you start topping their noggin. That's why he never caught a fade without me at the door. And I never caught a fade at him at the door. And we didn't call nobody else. And it was my celly, so I didn't have to go look for nobody. And if I told him I was on that, I probably told him that a week ago. And he was like, no, just let me know. We're gonna smash them niggas. For sure. And then next agenda. Hey man, the squares is $50. If it's a square filled in, it's 100. Every circle is $1. If it's a filled in circle, it's 5. The police try to decode a list of people that owe me. But I had a list. I didn't write, oh, people owe me. Nope. They said, what are these circles and what are these squares and what are these triangles? Me and Munchie looked at each other like, Man, we got our own little game going, man. They be like, what's your game called? It don't matter. We trying to sell it when we get home. Why would we tell you? We was laughing. I told Munchie, never put the money price on who owe us. Put circles, fill it in, triangles, squares, all that, man. That's why I was Neptune. And that's another true story. And the police was hot. They took my funny money. They said I had way too much food and I had way too much clothes. But that only means something when you transpack it. So don't pop it to me. And if I can't transpack it all, guess who's gonna get it? Munchie. No question, no thinking. I ain't even gotta tell him. He know that's his. That's when you know that's your brother. You ain't gotta ask. You ain't gotta ask. I be like, only thing I used to say, Munchie, why you always want to do something to the Hoovers? God damn. Every day. Shoot dice with them, act cool with them, and then say, yeah, I'm finna work these niggas. Don't even need the money, Munchie. You didn't need them extra body washes and shit like that, nigga. We had shit off the shelf. Just to do it. That's when I said, gambling is a hell of a drug. Munchie, that is his life. And I still don't see why little Munchie got that ducktail like his big brother. That is not you. I seen him on No Jumper yesterday. I'm like, still with Aunt Hefe, don't matter what the check. And in front of my face, A-Trade Gangsters and the IFs still clicking up. That's the only way I could look at that. Because it ain't no other way. And that's a fact. The A-Trades and the families still clicking up. And they showed you on No Jumper. Yes, sirski. Yep. And then, truth be told, IFs didn't have so much beef with different Inglewood hoods. I don't even think Munchie thinks he's safe by bringing another blood from the town. And pump him up, but Buster Bosco. He know Bosco ain't did shit. But, you know, it is what it is. You know, hate to be the bearer of bad news, but you know what I mean? Niggas was showing off my hood, talking about, yeah, this where shit used to get cracking and this, and that. And niggas got a million views off of Street News TV, off of talking about my homies and what we did, just like Munchie and this motherfucking Crenshaw and Manchester terrorists. You are not one of the Manchester terrorists, so take that goddamn motherfucking chain off, nigga. You ain't old enough to have that chain, nigga. And if anything, nigga, I would give it to Darby Boy before I give it to your ass. And ask Darby Boy, I tatted after we stopped beefing and everything. We was in fire camp. I knew he was a real blood. Why? Because niggas act like it when you around. And I tatted him up. And your other homie that started Crenshaw and Manchester terrorists. Forgot blood name. I used to be him around, but I never knew his name. Dark-skinned nigga. Tatted blood up too. And had to keep tatting him up because some of his shit, he was so dark, you couldn't be it no more. On bloods. And we was at Susanville, fire camp. I went to Antelope. And you know Darby Boy did not make the cut. You know who else didn't make the cut? 4-star from CPF. You know the big nigga that be trying to push shit down? Yeah, I was there. And when we first met, I could tell. Blood was still on that IF Queen Street shit. But then, when Darby Boy and the other homie from IF, who I got introduced to him too, that's when he turned it. Then turned it down, toned it all the way down. I could tell in his eyes he wanted to get down. And I'm big, nigga. I don't give a fuck, nigga. But it didn't go down. But I could tell he was like that. I could tell if he had a strap, he would have tried to do something. And I'm talking about on the streets, not jail shit. I could tell in his eyes, he had close. When niggas look at you like that, they took an L, or they was there. You know what I mean? That's when niggas look at you like that. And that's 4-star. So 4-star is a general. 4-star was in the county jail when I seen him like years later. 4-star was still, he got the fuck blanks on his eyelids. I told 4-star, like, God damn, nigga, you had a gang attack the last time I beat you. Now your whole face? I said, you light-skinned niggas is crazy. That nigga got everything. The big old C, the Cardinal C, you know, or Chicago, whatever it is, Cubs, whatever. However it's another part C is. And he got that on his face and kiss marks and told me to, do I know how to pick? Because he wanted to get a name and a little ass space on his shoulder. I was like, blood. Like, what are you? Bro, I'm tatted. You're abusing tats. Shout out 4-star though. Who else? Shout out Big Smiley B from IF. Shout out Takeoff. Lil Takeoff. Shout out Big Grizz. Lil Grizz, rest in peace. Shout out Falos. Shout out Big Flip, Lil Flip. Shout out Klepto. Shout out Big Bully, Lil Bully. Lil Bully. That nigga had the birthmark right here. I think he rest in peace too. That nigga, dark ass nigga, had the white birthmark right here, like 2 little patches right on the eyebrow, looking like a pit bull and shit. Who else? Hot Dog. Who else, man? Manchester. I don't know which one it is, but there's a dark one with the long hair. I don't know which one he is, but I think he got that Manchester chicken over there in the Bounty Hunters. My sister told me, like, what is Inglewood niggas doing way over here in the Bounty Hunters? She was like, they cloud chasing ever since Kendrick Lamar came over here. Who else? Hot Rod. Who else? Big Red Flag. B-Rat. The Twins. One of the starters of IF. Shit, nigga. I know them niggas. What's that nigga that got killed? Capone, not Capone. Big. The one that got killed on in Big Lots parking lot, and then they killed his son later. That's what kicked off the IF and the Lang beef. Shout out them. I still say fuck Red Bull. I beat that nigga ass and knocked him out and took the phone. In Wasco, whooped him. It didn't even take long. But Red Bull, he was clout chasing in the pen. He just wanted to say he got down with Neptune from Queen Street. I knocked blood out. And that's motherfucking Munchie B best friend. Nigga, I knocked blood out and took the phone, nigga. And closed the door softly. Wasco AR general population. The hobie though is true. The nigga asked Mr. Ted 8 from Avenue Paru. He was there. He was what it was like, blood, you bandless, blood. I work it out like, man, what you talking about? Blood, you did a little hubby like that, blood. Why you had to knock him out though, blood? I was like, blood, this nigga said he wanted to get down with me just because I'm from Queen Street. He bringing that street shit to the pen. He was like, yeah, blood, but you should have knocked little blood out like that. I said, what I'm supposed to do? Fake fight the nigga? This nigga gonna learn today. Calling niggas out like you like that. You the new nigga in prison. This is my second time, maybe my third. That was probably my second or third time in prison. But I will whoop you. And you ain't big. I'm not even talking about not tall. He's not even big. But he was like a Spud Webb type nigga. The only thing I say he had on lock, Red Bull, he had the silky ass waves. For a dark nigga, you know how the dark niggas had the dipping ass waves? Blood had that. I had it too. I didn't have hair yet. I had waves too. That's when they used to say, Eaglewood niggas, man, y'all should be on dips, blood. What y'all be in there do? Y'all be using the texturizers, huh? Yeah, after I knocked blood out, he was regular. If he was alive, nigga, he would tell you like, yeah, Neptune, yeah, he know me. And then I'd be like, blood, didn't I knock your ass out? Yeah, then shut up. And he would say yes. Or try to run around it like Munchie. Or try to run around it like fucking Whack and change the subject. But no, he got knocked out. Dig that nigga up and ask him. Dude, that's what you can do. Dig that nigga up and ask him. Draco and his folks already got him, you feel me? That's why I said, rest in peace Draco too. That's my nigga. Yeah, I seen him grow up too. He was just a Hawthorne Gardena. You know how Hawthorne Gardena swag was, you know, little dirty jeans, faded jeans, swap meet jeans ass niggas. Now y'all wonder why he went so crazy with the jury. He was a nigga that never had shit. That nigga ain't never had shit. And then him and Ralphie was both raised by their mama. And their mama went to church with my mama. So dig that. And my mama still go to church every Sunday with that nigga mama. Dig that. Every fucking Sunday. They don't miss. They old. They don't miss shit. They ain't missing church for nobody. They gonna get that blessing. Whenever they do get it. But I know one thing. Draco didn't leave his mama no money. Dig that. And that's a fact. Go ask Ralphie. Ask Ralphie the plug. Did Draco leave his mama money when he died? Who you think got it all? Let me help you. Ralphie. Chains and everything. His house, all the shit. You can believe it if you want to. You don't have to. But I believe I know better than you. Because I'm from here. And if I speak on it, then I know something. That's what I said. I could just ramble all day. And even my family like, man, you be just up there rambling and shit like that. No, actually rambling is my content. Because what I'm saying is fact. I'm not lying on niggas. Ralphie see me, he know me. He be like, hey, what's up? It ain't like we friends or nothing. I ain't really chill with Ralph. I fuck with Draco though. And I was with Draco when he was in the county jail fighting the murder beefs. For the second time. In case y'all didn't know, he fought it twice. I think he got like something, then they released him, and then they picked it back up again. That's why he was so mad. And then secondly, he was so mad, he was like, these gang members, I'm not even a gang member, and these niggas telling on me. That's when I shook my head, and I was like, he was like, didn't y'all be with the families when they telling on y'all? I was like, can't really say nothing. If a nigga right, I can't fight him. If you right about it, I can't fight you on it. What I'm gonna say? Oh, you lying. I don't do no loose cannon whack 100. Like, I don't run. Especially if I know I'm telling the truth and you lying, you better run. But that's another thing too. That's why I don't dibble and dabble in the politics and shit. Cause I say what I say, and I'm gone. Cause this is what I know. A lot of people on the internet, they talking what they feel, or they'll always say allegedly. I don't even say allegedly too much unless I'm doing some motherfucking pop shit to where it's like Chicago or something about the Diddy case or something like that. But if I'm speaking street shit, I ain't saying no goddamn allegedly. You know that shit got happened to you, nigga. Fuck you mean? Alleged these nuts, nigga. That's what you alleged, nigga. That's a fact, nigga. Getting on the internet lying, then if that's what you want to do that. But don't say I'm lying. Just because you got the bigger platform and shit like that. Don't do that, bro. Don't. Because you know, if you living the life you living, you know one day you might have to go answer to that wherever you going. So make your yeses yeses and your no's no's and your lies, just keep them in your pocket. Don't do that. Just keep the lies in your pocket, because other than that, you fucking up. And you don't even know how bad you fucking up, because if one day, God forbid, you end up in places where I have been, my man, look, man, you better be walking on eggshells, because you's an internet sensation ass nigga. So with that being said, with you doing all your internet shit, and the boys come looking for your ass, and you don't got nothing to say but, oh, I was just running content. They ain't gonna even know what that means. Because I didn't even know what it meant. They be like, nigga, we don't give a fuck about that internet shit you talking about. Boop, bop, boop, bop, boop, bop. It's gonna be bad for you, bro. It's gonna be real bad for you, bro. Real bad for you. And then, it's like going to a hood you never been to. You can say you the mayor all you want. Yeah, in your internet world, you can say what you want. But get to the real world with the real members that really got say so. Ah, boy, you better get the running. Yeah, it's gonna be some churches here. Why? Because it's all truth is finna come out. It's finna be a church service. Oh yes. And I usually leave because I don't even want to hear half the shit. You know? Because the more I know, the more I can speak on. Especially to say I was there. So I wish the best for him. But playing with fire, you get burnt. And you talk about a lot of hoods, not just the Bloods. So that's another DP. That's off top DP. That ain't even no second thought. That's off top DP. That ain't nothing to think about. That's a charge to where they'll be like, okay, that's a fade for sure. That's a DP for sure. But what about this other shit? Like, that's how they'll do you. They'll run you just like that. Okay, well, when you said that, that's a DP for sure. So, yeah, what else? What else? This nigga was saying, and then you don't even gotta say. Just push play on his YouTube. Nigga, he gonna be just like this. Shit. Well, it was just morals over money. That's what you gonna say. It was morals over money. Yes, sir, Ski. How's it that nigga gonna say? It was morals over money. They be like, man, shut your ass up. Moral this. You better not do no hollering like Crip Mac. Talking about, you would scream too. You would scream. Let me say it like this. You would scream too. A nigga broke your jaw. Hell yeah, I was crying. And fuck any niggas talking about it. Fuck Braves. On 5-5 crib. That's what he said. And he said he don't even know J Hood. So, I mean, the way I look at that is too, is internet, Niggas see a good traction, a good following. All them niggas in jail, if y'all keep subscribing and looking at they shit, them niggas could tell you a lie and y'all gonna believe it. And then you know what they gonna do? Since he got all the views and shit like that, all the YouTubers and shit like that, they gonna switch off and then they gonna get to building content and building some bullshit. They building a bullshit house on you. All lies. That's the worst part about it. All lies. That's sad, gang. And people believe it. But just like everything else, people choose a side. That's nothing new. People choose sides in the hood all the time. That's nothing new. Niggas didn't choose sides, then niggas wouldn't be rest in peace in their homies. Say less. Say less. And that's as real as it get. Niggas wouldn't rest in peace their homies if niggas wasn't picking sides. Stop. But I even was laughing last night. I woke up maybe like 5 in the morning, 5:30, and I turned on the TV. And guess who I see? Brick Baby. Brick Baby had something up, maybe like, it was like 10 hours. I was like, 360 views? Oh, it's over for the boy. I said, shit, with his going down and mine going up, by the time Brick Baby get out of jail, he's going to want to get on my platform. And then talk about the bogus shit he said about me in jail. He told the truth to a minimum. But then when he said, yeah, and then I looked on 2 Gangster for YouTube, everybody know 2 Gangster for YouTube is a 2 motherfucking lie. 2 Gangster for YouTube is not a YouTube place to where you can get thorough 100 information. It's just pure lies. Two Gangster for YouTube is full of lies. I would say he's a liar. Ever since he said that shit on me, and then I start watching him, I could tell his whole motive is to lie. He's one of them clickbaits. Yeah, that's what he is. Clickbait. He'll say something that goes against the grain, but it'll be with the grain of the people that have the clout. In this instance, in this instance, if they know somebody's saying bullshit, they will still entertain it, and they will say the bullshit and add more bullshit to make it sound juicy, like a tabloid. That's why I don't fuck with That's why I don't fuck with Two Games for YouTube and Paperboy. Paperboy News lies, and I think they're the same person. I think both of them is the same person. Don't get me to telling the truth on these niggas, but I think Paperboy News and Two Gangster for YouTube is the same person. If you pay attention, it's a little different in the voice, but the way they lag with their words, like, hey, what's up, YouTube? What it do? It's the same type of little Mexican flavor. Like he got the same type of. I'm telling you, Paperboy, he got two YouTube accounts. Paperboy News and fucking Two Gangster for YouTube. Dead homies. Dead homies. I've been on a lot of shit. Especially when my lawyer told me when they was listening to the live, when I was talking to Loose Cannon and 600 and all them, and Loose Cannon was like, yeah, we got the audio where you said this about Bosco and this, and then I was listening, and then he was like, yeah, so we gonna make sure we go to Darby Park. Darby Park? Oh, I said, oh man, this nigga lying. And then I got a text from my lawyer right when I was watching the YouTube and I was on the live with him, and I got a text on my other phone said, yeah, they had about a week and a half to go ahead and AI your voice. That's all my lawyer said. He don't do too much talking. And then he got on there. Loose Cannon kept saying, "Yeah, 600. Hey, 600. Play the audio, 600." That's what Loose kept saying on me. Talking about I said all this crazy shit about Bosco. He was like, "Yeah, hey, 600. Play the audio." And we on there for about 10, 15 minutes. And I kept saying like, "Nigga, you keep saying play the audio. Play the goddamn content." And he was like, "Yeah, it's coming. It's coming." He kept smiling. "Yeah, it's coming." And then this nigga 600 get on and say, "Oh yeah, I'm almost finished with it right now." Almost finished? What is you doing? Cutting and pasting? If you have the audio, why would you say I'm almost finished? What is there to finish? You just have to play it. What is there to finish? Exactly. Told on yourself. That's what I said. Just let them keep talking. Just let them keep talking. And then, y'all doing all this backdoor shit, knowing Loose Cannon ain't even from your hood. But what'd you say? Well, due to whack, I just smushed up under the rug. So you gonna let the whole world think this nigga is from y'all hood, you, Brick Baby, and all these niggas. And now, since he in the Fed Rico, oh, now y'all want to talk about him. When he was out on No Jumper, he said he wanted to get down with you and whack, correct? Why that didn't happen? That's when I start saying, what's real, what's fake? What's real, what's fake? You niggas ain't on shit. I think Loose Cannon was really gonna crash. But I also know Loose Cannon been over 10 years trying to be famous. And right when he hit his peak, he got sent to the feds. Do you know his content where this nigga, Loose Cannon, is saying he the king of LA and he's a rapper? Way back. And how niggas gotta check in with him and he big low crippin' and all this. All the IE nigga talking like this. I said, boy. When I seen this Loose Cannon, he was younger in the face. His face was way skinnier. Loose Cannon, he still look how he look, like a motherfucking, that dog off of Friday? Go get him, Tito, or whatever, Chito, or whatever that dog was. Loose Cannon got the same nose. Then on top of that, Loose Cannon talks like he's special needs. Come on, y'all. Let's just stop playing with the dude. Everybody, let's just stop playing. Crip Mac talk like he's slow. That's why y'all like him. Loose Cannon stutter, and you could literally see it on his face that his mind, his brain's buffering. That's why you be like, yeah, and so yeah, on the same thing, like he always pause, like he got a glitch, like he ain't a real person. Check him out though, right? All the rereads, y'all get big spots. Then when a real nigga come on, oh he lying, he foul, he do math, he on drugs, he gay, or he a snitch. That's the only three things you could be on the internet. Gay, snitch, smoker. It's like a low-key initiation. It's like an initiation you gotta get. Real talk. The cold initiation. They on that. That's a cold initiation. And most people run from it. When people put them on blast like that, a lot of people run from it. Real talk. Because they'll be like, oh man, I don't feel comfortable. And these people saying this, and that. And I don't give a fuck what a nigga think. That nigga lying. That's why I said it's like it's different type of individuals. Some people run from the war. Some people run to it. I ain't never ran. That's why I said Bosco and Munchie can't do nothing with me. Because I even know Munchie asked Big Munchie, hey, you know this nigga Neptune? He was like, yeah, little T-Dog blood? Yeah, that's my nigga. I know he said that. And then he's like, oh yeah, yeah, he was speaking on me, talking about he don't know me, and he had mentioned your name and shit. Yeah, blood, I know him since a kid. That's why Munchie can't do nothing with me. Nothing. He can't even say I didn't go to elementary schools out there. So what can he do? What can this brother do? He can't get on the internet and say a full-fledged lie when he know Bosco is his friend. He can try, but you know the trenches is looking. Another thing too is, I know Munchie, when he was asking his homies about me, they probably told him too. Yeah, Munchie, like, yeah, him, whoop-de-whoop, whoop-de-whoop. Yeah, Blood, I thought Blood had life too. Yeah, that's the conversation Munchie got on me. Now, they spoke on his big homie that spoke on him. I don't even say his name no more. And they was talking about whatever he was doing in prison, blah, 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 blah. Okay, cool. Well, you can't do that with me. And I know your homies from your hood, like, yeah, I was in county jail with Blood. Yeah, I grew up with him. Yeah, he really from his where he from. Yeah, I know his daddy, his brother, sister, yeah, Blood with the B.I. I ain't never heard no Mark shit on him. That's a fact. Ain't heard no Mark shit on me, nigga. What? Everywhere I go, niggas, if I was from families, I probably got lost in the sauce because it's so many. But since it's 1 or 2 or 3 Queen Streets that could be around the same area in the county jail, oh yes, niggas love to tell on you when you're singled out and you ain't got a little drowned out space. So they're gonna know you're there. And they knew I was there every time. And the best part about it is, when they do try to send a big nigga on you, and they think you gonna do what other niggas do, like, nah, I'm cool. And you turn it up like, what? No, the dead homies, we get down. Nigga, tell me to rack the gate right now. Oh, whole nother level. Yeah. And then I'll start talking shit. Since you niggas came over here and didn't get the door rack, nigga, if you don't get the door rack, all you niggas some bitches. Yeah, so don't bother me. They gonna get the door rack. But you know, that's what I said. I ain't never been to a school and like, I was an undercover blood. Did you just say that on the internet? Boy, listen. I'll admit I was an undercover blood in high school. That's what you had to say to the internet? Oh, nigga. I would have left that part out. I would have died with that secret. But, like they said, let them keep talking. Let them keep talking. Then, gang members want to sue other gang members? I don't know, dog. I don't know, man. I don't know. You know? You talking about suing your other homie from your hood off of internet shit? Oh, God bless. Off of internet shit, right? Okay. I get it. I feel you, but I don't feel you. I feel you, but I don't feel you. That don't make no goddamn sense. Y'all going to war, and you say the peanut butter shit, and he say the gay shit, and then you say it's slander. Nigga, look, man. Look, man. Now I see why you said undercover. Because you was not trying to get into an incident where some niggas would have to get told on. I know. I feel it. You know, like that song that said, I can feel it in the air. I can feel it in the air. You hear the saxophone in the back. You know that song. I can feel it in the air. I can smell it. And then you told the internet that. You told the internet, I'm assuming. Do your thing. I don't want no parts. Do your thug dizzle. I am not mad at you. I'm really not. Why? Don't really give a damn. I really don't. But if you jump in, please know the terrain you're in. Know when it's water, know when it's desert, know when it's snowing, know when it's raining, you know. Just know what you're jumping into before you get all offended and take it to a level that don't make no goddamn sense. You gonna talk about suing somebody off some internet beef? Nigga, please. Nigga, please. I don't even think you're gonna really get paid if you do that. I really don't. You're gonna pay a hell of a lawyer fee. So how much you gonna get paid for the defamation? Riddle me that, because a lawyer do cost. And a lot of motherfucking legal aid counsel, the free ones, they ain't finna take nothing unless you talking about some real money, suing, arrested, all the shit. They gonna make sure you come with the cases. And you know what? When you call them people, you know what you're gonna have to do? Have a police report. Snitching. It's the only thing you can do with a police report. I don't gotta read the details. All I gotta know is he made a police report. I don't need to read. I already have to put the pieces. You don't need to read. All I need to hear is he made a what? Enough said. I ain't gotta read shit. Don't want to read shit. It said enough right there. He said what he said. All I need to know is he made a police report. That's telling. Ain't no way out of it. That's telling. Ain't no think about it. Ain't no debate. Give him another chance. That's telling. Police report. What happens when you make police reports? They come and get a person, and then they put them on trial. That's telling. Duh. So what you just admitted to was I was an undercover gang member, and I will tell if I have to. Nigga, please. That's CCC. Now the good thing is, I love when people say, stop banging. You know what I mean? And even if you're not banging, just please don't even dress yourself as such. Because you're making it worse for yourself. You know how you can talk so much and then your lawyer be like, I can't even help you. You was just blabbing. I heard him tell one of my crimees that. He said, I really can't even do nothing to the case because you told him everything. I can't even do nothing for you. Look, man, I don't care how much you pay me. You have statements. You supposed to tell this to me, not to them. You gave them the case. All y'all doing now is just walking it out. And that's why they be in there so long. When they know they got a nigga, that's when they be in there like 5 to 8 years. That's what we call you on the shelf. They put your ass on the shelf. Yep. They know you finna get an El Wopski. That's why they ain't tripping. They don't be in no rush to send you back to court. Like all them 11 people that ran, they not in no rush. Everybody got bodies. That's why, you know, now they in a rush to get them. But, yeah, they wasn't never in no rush. They wasn't in no rush. Them niggas finna be in there for years fighting that case. And then they'll string it out so long because why? The county jail is getting paid. They know the sooner they send you off to prison, another entity gets paid. And y'all don't even know what I'm saying. And then, like, I'm thinking, like, who the fuck gets approved? Who are these people that get approved to say, oh, yeah, my facility, it houses inmates? Who gets approved for that? Do you know anybody? You know any black people? I'm just asking. Do y'all know any black people that y'all know got a tie into prisons besides Jordan? Oh, y'all know Jordan? Michael Jordan? You know he got shares in prison, right? Y'all know that, right? Jordan, where we buy the shoes from, he has shares in prisons. Just in case y'all didn't know that. Dead homies. Dead homies. Jordan. Move. What are you trying to do to me? You trying to trap me in? I'm finna make some food for y'all. You don't have to trap me in. God damn. Yep. Michael Jordan. Michael, the L. Jordan, has stock in prisons. I wonder who told him to do that. And then, if he has all these stocks in prisons, why is it so hard to get Jordans in prison? I told y'all the story with me. Every time I went to a new prison getting transpacked, they used to tell me, oh yeah, you can't have those. And I had to get a chrono from another officer that made sure I got them. It was shoes I wasn't supposed to get from East Bay. I didn't have to snitch. Don't play me like that. I didn't do no shit like that. I didn't do no shit close to that. But I know I was cool with them. You know? Some officers in there, they don't be acting like cops. Don't get it fucked up though. That's why I can believe, you know, them dudes had a little bit of help getting out. But not that much. Because if you saying he turned off the water ain't shit. The water ain't enough. You know? Like, we used to tell free staff to turn the water off all the time. Dead homies. I remember telling them. Hey, can you turn the water off? Nigga, this whoop-de-whoop keep flooding or blah, 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 whatever it was. And they did it every fucking time. They didn't, man, they wouldn't. That's why I said, like, I don't see how old boy went to jail. The free staff, I think they just trying to make a example out of him. But he ain't really got no real, like, he ain't got no damage coming to him, man. They can't prove that literally he was like, yeah, I'm gonna help y'all leave. That's a whole lot of help y'all leaves. And then to say he was in fear for his life, that's a whole lot of fear for his life. So what he was gonna do, release everybody and then come back to work? Stop. And then he know they got cameras there? Stop. My shit keep flashing. It's showing my logo. It's like blinking my logo. It's blinking my Say Less logo, like my little avatar. It did it about like 8 times already. I don't know what that means. Just did it again, did it again. It keep flashing my logo for some reason. I never seen that before on my lives. I never seen that. That's weird. That's weird. But I do like to thank all my subscribers. I do like to thank everybody that do be fucking with me though. And my streams and my lives is going up more and more. Especially when I do that late night. Late nights I'm guaranteed about like close to 2K. You know? And them who's hours and shit like that. You dig? Them niggas grab a phone as soon as the police lock that door for the night. Once they put that latch down at 10 o'clock, 10:30, man, them niggas in. You can't unlatch it unless it's a dire emergency. And that's like the only people that can get that door unlocked between them hours before cause it's second and third shift. First shift, first watch, nobody moves unless you're a critical worker. They don't open your door for shit. But yeah. I fuck with them boys though, you know, mainly because they in jail, and I'm happy that some jail niggas hit bingo, because they one of a lifetime. Ain't nobody really popping like that. You like, how you just gonna pop out in prison and everybody keep watching you? Feel me? But I am learning. That's how this shit go. How this shit go. Let me show y'all cooking for my dogs. I got 2 quarter chickens. See, this shit blinking now. So it must be when I get close. Yeah, it keeps showing my avatar, like my logo, like my Say Less logo. But yeah, shout out to all y'all that mess with me, that's been messing with me since day one. Got a new mod today, you know. He been on here faithfully, so I had to give it to him. You know, like I said, I can't talk about jail niggas all day. But I know one thing, that court going up with Diddy today. They supposed to be talking about Beyonce and things. Ooh wee. Now we all had speculation, but they said Beyonce's in there. It ain't no alleged, you know what I mean? They said they spoke on her, and they said it's a video that Pimp C had smashing out Beyonce. And it was a secret recording in the studio. He said in the studio he was smacking out Beyonce. Smacking her down. Yep. Miss B. You feel me? Shit, y'all ain't hear about that, huh? Yeah, Pimp C smacking her down on video. And it's supposed to come out in a Diddy trial today. So all the Foxy Browns and all that, them stories and all that stuff they said they was doing. Like I said, if you don't have the clout, nobody listens to you. You know, I done said a lot of viral shit, even on this live. But if you don't have the clout, nobody heard you. And then you got niggas like Munchie. Like, I know he stole my content twice. It was about Tiny Bogart. And it was another thing that I know nobody on the internet spoke on. You know what I mean? And for me to bring it up, he can't do nothing with me. Just to even say I grew up with them niggas. Yep, see? Cookie Man Media just started following. You feel me? It just popped up on my shit. Cookie Man Media just started following. I don't even be reading this shit. But they know I be telling the truth. Shit, if I wasn't, I would have never pulled up to Who's Who's. You know? What's the point of going on Who's Who's and them niggas will mark you out? So, that's why I stay doing what I'm doing. This shit going crazy. It must be my wires or something. Because it keep blinking. It keep blinking. Every time I look at it, it's just blinking my logo. So I think it's this charger. Cause now that I fixed the charger, but gang, I'm over here by this water. I ain't trying to have no accident, especially with this iPhone. This shit paid off too though. But yes, Sirski. Okay, I think that's ganging now. But you know what? I'm finna be smart. I'm finna put the stopper on this side so I won't have no accident. You know why you be talking that shit and then shit just be fucked up. It actually didn't drop some shit. Dead homies. I ain't trying to have that happen. So what I am finna do, I just made this fire ass hot water and it got all this soap in it. So I can't just let it go like that. But yeah, real talk, man. But like I said, 607 I even called on the 607 This nigga, since Trench's News was so viral, this nigga 607 called his first YouTube page like Trench's News something. It was something with Trench's News. And I remember some dude in there was like, nigga, why you got Snitch's News logo on your shit? And I started thinking, oh, this nigga doing anything for clout. Because look, say you go on YouTube, right? And you go Google Trench's News and you trying to go look for him, you know? The first thing that's gonna pop up, maybe a Trench's News, but then it'll go to 607 Trench's News. I was like, oh yeah, he know what to do. And it's like he been begging. He been begging to be a star. Kind of like Loose Cannon. Because I don't know if y'all heard, but he was on a live and he said, no, he didn't say, his nephew or whoever it is, his artist or whatever that be with him sometime, he even said, man, you paid that nigga 5 bands to put that baby oil on him when that shit happened with Diddy. 607 paid Brick the Trick to do that baby oil shit that went viral just to get his name out there. See what I'm saying? Damn, a nigga got a whole burger I ain't even eat, gang. It's a day old. You think I should give it to my dogs? You think I should give them the meat patty? Look. The whole burger, gang. Whole burger. And then look, this a day old. How the fuck is the lettuce not brown? They gonna squabble over this. So I gotta break him some and break her some. Cause they gonna squabble. I'ma give it to him though. It don't smell bad. But it don't look real. Look at Jack in the Crack. Look at these bums. He's so busy licking it like it ain't even real. Yeah, she out of here. Look at what they did. They done killed all the animals, gang. They done killed all the animals, gang. I don't know. Got a good life? I don't know. But I know they bad. I know they bad as hell. I ain't bullshitting. Bowls I ain't even used yet. See? Good dad or not. Brand spanking new bowls. This is for the road trip when I go to Atlanta. That's why I ain't never put nothing in it. Because I'm going to have to feed them along the way. And I ain't finna be using this monster ass one I got. I got a big ass like feeding bowl. But it's for my girl Rottweiler. Because when she eat, it's damn near feeding bowl. Like she could eat what a gang of puppies would eat. By herself. No problem. Daily. Faithfully. This nigga still ain't eating the meat. I don't think it's real. Real shit. Now you know puppies gonna eat anything that's meat, right? He's still licking it. He ain't even took a bite yet. I think he is now. Yeah, he keep licking it. He's not really like eating it. Like if I put a real burger down there, gone. He keep licking it and looking at it like it's not real beef, and that's a real burger from from Jack and the Crack. A real one. It's a real one. I wonder why my damn phone keep blinking with my logo. I never seen that before. I gotta put these pots and pans up, gang. But I gotta do it to where it don't fall everywhere. I got a lot of shit. That's why I said, man, I got so much shit to move out this house. You would think a whole family be here. And it's just me and the dogs. Unless somebody come through, spend a night, or family members come spend a night, you know what I mean? But, yep. That's why it's so hot. Ain't no goddamn windows open. Yeah, he still ain't even took a bite of that burger. He took a piece off, but he didn't eat it. Like, he just looking at it type shit. Real talk. He took a piece off, but he ain't ate it. And I know he hungry. That's a fact. I know he hungry. He don't eat. Then look at the puppy pads I get. These is the motherfucking. Look how big that shit is. That's how I make sure he don't fuck up my flow. That's why I always say, having one of these dogs, shit, you got some work to do. You got some work to do. And look, this is why I say don't buy toys, even if they look tough, at the Dollar Tree. Look at this. I bought this. The fuck? Why is it just doing? It's supposed to. Yeah, my phone tripping. This is supposed to be unbreakable. They broke in. That ball is supposed to be inside of there. There's one more around here that I can't find. Oh yeah, this. That ball is supposed to stay inside the thing for, like, you know, the long lasting chew. Please. Long lasting for a day. That shit gone. That's how you know the bite force of a Rottweiler. That's why they're not police dogs no more. They'll break your bones. They was breaking people's bones. That's why they're not police dogs no more. Just another fun fact. You know, since everybody think niggas that be from gangs is just some dumbass niggas. Move. Well, he ate the burger. Or maybe she did. I don't think he did. I think she came over here and just ate it while I was talking. Because she did slip over here real fast. So I think she ate it. But he didn't fuck with it. So it ain't real meat. So I would never go to Jack in the Box again. I haven't been to Jack in the Box in a couple years anyway. But I only rent there for the curly fries and the ultimate cheeseburger. But if he don't eat, come on, a puppy don't eat some meat, that shit ain't real. Shit ain't real. I finally put this shit back. I haven't put that shit back in months. That shit just been sitting there. But yeah, I gotta get out of here, man. I gotta pack my shit. I'm off to motherfucking Georgia. What y'all gonna do without me, man? What Kelly gonna do without me, man? I'm gonna be in Georgia, driving all around. Man, and when I'm out there, oh, I'll show my low. Man, you niggas don't, what? You ain't nowhere around me. Yo ass is 3 states away from me, brother. 3 whole states away from me, brother. I don't think you're looking for me. 3 whole states, brother. I don't think you can find me out there. But Cali, it's a hell of a place, you know? Gotta put their little rice together. Yesterday, I was in a rush. I had to cook greens, macaroni, all the shits. But with the business I gotta handle today, oh, I gotta get off live. It's 12. I'll give it till 12:30. Because these places ain't open. They be taking their breaks, so I got a few things to do. And like I said, I gotta go get this car. I gotta take this this title and put this ice cream truck in my name. I've been bullshitting for like a month, but it's my shit though. Yes, sirski. That's about it. Do that. Like I said, I would try to push, but I know that when I push, I be hurting myself. I could do it. Believe me, my family will tell you, boy, that nigga do so much shit in one day, and then when you call him, he don't answer no phone. That's when we know you crashed. Yep. I'll wake up so early, nigga, by the time I get home, whatever food that I got, I could even make a salami sandwich. You know what that salami, that Italian looking little salami, get that in the packs. I'll put that with some cheese real quick. Go find me some Ruffles or some cheese Ruffles or the buffalo kind. Or if not that, then I'll fuck with the sour cream and onion. And once I eat that, I'm out. Don't ask me no questions. Even if I heard the phone, I'd be so delirious, I didn't went to sleep before I even leaned over to go get it. Just regular shit though. But it is what it is. I might go ahead and since I use the seasoning for this top ramen, get this top ramen to my dog. Might as well. Right? Shit, if I eat it, they'll eat it. I ain't never tried it, but instead of wasting the noodles, I give it to the dogs. I want to sweep over here, but they just gonna make another fucking mess. That's why I got their ass boxed in the way I do now. My shit reverse. Nope. Yeah, my phone tripping. My phone, it's just my live. I was looking at braids yesterday. Look at the little barrier I built for their ass. So they can't break over where I'm at. You need to be trying to break into my shit all the time. Like, keep their ass where they at. They be out of pocket. Out of pocket ass dogs. Yeah, boy. I think my phone getting hot or something. I don't know, but it's tweaking. My phone flashing and shit like the police. The police flashers. Still ain't took a shot. Still ain't put nothing together. But I have been cleaning my house. So as long as I'm doing that, I'm Gucci. Check out my new socks too, gang. All these little wash clothes. I told you I don't never fold shit. Unless it's in the bag that I just washed, I ain't folding it. Take off a jacket, just throw it on the bed. I don't look. I don't nothing. 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 And then when it's time to find some clothes, I can't lie, can't find shit. I'll be mad as a motherfucker in the morning. Can't find shit. Especially if it's still dark. That's out. I'm not finding shit. Yeah, my phone tweaking, gang. But yeah, I'm gonna stay on here a little bit longer though. Not too much though. I'm finna give all this stuff on top of me. This is what I'm finna give to homeless people. It's toys, all type of little gadgets and gadgets. You know what I mean? You know, just to that's my way of giving back. You know what I mean? It's gonna be jackets, sweatpants, all the shit I ain't taking to Atlanta. Cause I ain't traveling heavy. I got too much shit. And then I already know once I start like looking for my shit and actually start cleaning this place out, like all this. This is a fly catchers and shit like that, butterfly catchers and shit, kites, blow bubble machines, sand toys to take to the beach. Yeah, my shit tweaking. It's blinking a lot more. But yeah. Then I got a Mexican neighbor. He talking like she black. Trying to. I heard her say nigga one time. It was so not original. I was in my head thinking like, why do you even use that word? You don't even know how to say it right. You like bitch ass nigga. I was like, what the fuck are you even using that word for? That word is not for you or your friends. And then you live in a city where there's nobody that's like me. Here, there's none of that. So where did you learn that? You didn't hear it at your school. You heard it on the radio and thought it was cool, huh? I get it. Clout chasing is real. This what I can say, and a lot of people might be mad. Have you ever heard a black person playing that Paisa music? Boom, 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 boom. Have you heard a black person playing that music? Hit that like button. Subscribe if you ain't subscribed. I've never heard a black person drive down the street play Tijuana music. You dig? Oh yeah, this that fire incense too. The ones that come in the boxes with the dust on it. You got dogs? Use it. I can't lie, it's the next best thing known to man. I gotta figure out what weed I'ma smoke. Let's smoke this one. Or do I wanna smoke this one? This one, I could put with that because I got a lot of it and make that fatter. Because once I get on this road, I don't like re-rolling blunts. That's why I blended all this down so I could drive and roll. Y'all never thought of that, huh? Just take all your weed and put it in that smoothie maker or that blender and just, let it go a little bit. You ain't got to knock it down to dust. Take some out, leave the big stems in, hit it again. Yep, that's me. And I got a whole Foot Locker of it. So this is the kind of bin where, shit, I could put about 10, 15 pairs of shoes in there. That's how much weed in there. And they talking about driving with that? Nigga, hell no. Y'all seen a motherfucking YouTube? State boys on the highway. State boys on the highway. See, I'm seeing my logo back to back now. My shit tweaking like I'm looking at my face and my logo keep blinking right in front of my face. I never seen that before. See, there it go again. All I'm seeing is my logo, my logo, my logo, my logo. It must be time for me to tap out. Somebody trying to tell me to tap out. Yeah, this shit tweaking. It won't let me reverse camera no more, nothing. So I guess I done ran it up. How long I been on here? 2 something. So that means that's gonna be like what, maybe about like 3 hours. Cause I know when I see a 2, it's usually like a whole nother number above. So I probably been on here like 3 hours and like 16 minutes. When did I get on, gang? I woke up. I didn't get on here till about like 10. Yeah, not 10. Maybe 9-ish though. But for sure, I'm going on late night tonight. Cause I ain't working. Finna go, do this, DMV. What else I supposed to do? Oh, I'm supposed to get AAA. I gotta add it to AAA. Matter of fact. See? Said he likes to fight, but he cries when he fights. That's what I don't like about boy Rottweilers. They too baby. Too fucking needy. Like, everything he do, he needs help. You know what I mean? If he don't get his way, he don't try to just break out. He cries while he's trying to break out. He starts shit with her, but then he cries when she stand over him and bully him. You know what I mean? But you started it. But yep, all I'm finna do is cook them food. Like I said, 12-12. Shit, I was finna go to the DMV, but I thought about it. I might as well go to AAA. AAA give me roadside service. On that one, register my vehicle in my name, and insurance. Yep. As long as your car up to date with the tags, you only gotta worry about insurance. And my tags is up to date. I think I'm good till next month, next year. My shit 26 for sure. Shut up. This goddamn crying, man. I don't like that shit. Just crying just to cry. Shut up. Crying just to cry. Just because he started doing it, you know? That's what I said, like, that's the thing about having dogs, too. What the other dog do, they'll start doing. And she been past the crying stage, but she still do it. Why? Because she hear him doing it. And he don't get no rewards. He don't get no attention. He don't get no extra shit for crying. What I did do last night, when he got up under the motherfucking couch, I closed him up in there. Yep. Went right back to bed. And he was crying. I could hear him trying to scratch. I told you 100 times, don't go under the couch. Now that I trap your ass under there, now you want to cry? That's why I make it last. That nigga stayed in there until I woke up this morning. And I woke him up when I opened it up. And that nigga came right out. Just like I told him to do when I seen him in there. That's why no more do I walk with him without a leash. He got his own mind. He know what to do, but he's going to listen to himself. Why? Because he don't know no better. So since he don't know no better, you keep your happy ass on the leash until you know better. Yes, Sirski. Well, I got 15 more minutes on this YouTube game. What y'all want to talk about? Huh? I can't play no music like I want to. I don't know. We gonna see what's going on because that shit was old. Whoa, Active Chuck. All right, here we go. This nigga still talking about whack.
This morning they started a union.
Active Chuck stay talking about whack every day. I can't do that. I can't do that. Yeah, I don't know about that. Lil Durk held for murder. What is... Shut up. Why is it doing this? It ain't regular. See, I'm gonna have to exit out, gang. I'm gonna go back to YouTube because it's bullshitting right now. I think my shit in this is doing the same shit, gang. My TV acting like it ain't got no network connection, and this shit gay. This shit weird, gang. It's funny, my YouTube ain't working, and then this shit still blinking my face. My phone blinking my face, and now it won't let me get on YouTube. So it's something linked up. Dead homies. There's no other way to explain that.
hotels on
it's too
average
much.
are actually a bit cheaper this
My
year.
YouTube is tripping right now on my live. It keep blinking my face, and then when I try to look on it on my smart TV, it's doing the same thing. It's like it won't even let me go to like what you regularly see. It keep going to like library and recommended shit, but it's weird. I would have blamed it on Spectrum, but I switched to AT&T.
Intercontinental ballistic
Look, I
missile
can't push
launched
buttons.
from Vandenberg
I can't move
Airport
to left or
just
right.
after midnight.
This should be
The
linked up.
ICBM's re-entry
And then
vehicle
this
traveled
ain't got nothing to do with my Wi-Fi. It's two separate bills. So it has nothing to do with it. But this shit affects your shit. I don't know how to explain it, but it do. That's why I said, the police, if they want to, they can get all your information whenever they feel. If they want you, they can have you. Your phone would tell them where you breathing at.
For the metro area, because it's going to be hot outside. It's not something that you need to cancel any plans, but just be thoughtful about what you might want.
See, I pushed that button about 10 seconds, 15 seconds ago. Bullshit. Let me see. What y'all got going on, chat? Hit that like button. Subscribe if you ain't subscribed, man. What y'all want to talk about? Jealous boyfriend kills man for talking to his girlfriend in broad daylight in Chicago. Just check this out. And they got the video of the nigga.
Can I get a pack of Caprinos and with that long? 19.
Look at this nigga. Damn, he gunned that nigga down. And walked away. Damn, he just gunned him down and walked away.
Killing a man, shooting him in his head, close range.
Damn.
Daytime, everybody can see it. Just because he tried to holler at your girl. That might not be a good idea. This actually
He said that might not be a good idea.
About a couple of weeks ago. The suspect
41.
was just arrested a couple days ago for this though. This man shot this man in the head because he tried to holler at his girl. And I guess his girl said she wasn't interested. The man didn't know that the girl boyfriend was sitting in the car watching it all. You know, I guess she said she wasn't interested, you know, and I guess he kept trying to holler at her. He wasn't real disrespectful. He wasn't loud. He didn't grab on him. You don't see him animated and drama-fied, but I guess he didn't stop talking. You know, how guys be like, shit, you got a girl, baby girl? I mean, you got a man, baby girl? They be like, nah. He like, shit, why you talking then? I mean, shit, you know, I'm getting money too now. You need to come out at me. Type of shit like that when she done said no. You know, she walk off. Her men get out the car. And I'm going to tell you what he did. Hit the like button.
Yeah, it looked like he tried to slap the nigga as soon as he got out the car.
Because this man risked his whole life. He was arrested, first-degree murder. You fuck around, never come home again.
Fuck around. He ain't never coming home.
He tried to holler at his girl. And I don't even know if these motherfuckers going to be together forever. You got to be careful making those split-second emotional decisions. Because, you know, it'll fuck you up. You know, this man pulled his gun out and confronted this guy for hollering at his girl. Then after the confrontation, he shot him in his head, then shot him more and emptied the whole clip. This didn't feel like he was shooting him for hollering at his girl. Kind of felt like he took life problems out on this man. You know, I get it. You got to leave people, women alone. I totally get it. But this was an overkill for just a holler, in my opinion. If this what this was, because it was reported that this.
And he was wearing red.
He was trying to holler.
Most of the people wearing red is BD.
You know,
he probably GD.
Disrespectful and shit like that.
I bet you. He probably knew he was BD.
I didn't really see so much disrespect, but I guess you can't hear it, so it probably was disrespect there. Who knows? careful not to throw our lives away for
Don't be
some
lying to these
reason.
people.
You know, especially
These
if
hoes
that
for
ain't
everybody.
your mama, that ain't your wife.
And
This
I
some
mean
bitch you
everybody.
fucking, you done met, y'all finna get half off some perks and have sex. I mean, you really finna get your body fucked? Let's just be perfect now, you know. I thought this was crazy. I don't want to say it's simped out because I don't really know, you know, their relationship. But I can tell you, he was very angry. There's some people that said that man hated on that man. You feel me? That man was fresh. He had Jordans on.
Yeah, he was
had
fresh.
nice
He was a little fly guy.
He's
a fly guy, my guy.
You know, he's feeling himself. He's swagged out. You know, he see a girl right there. He trying to holler at her. Every man know what it's like to be G'd up with money in his pocket and there's a woman around. We know what it's like, man, you know. He wasn't really trying to be on no super aggressive shit to us, huh? That's how some people feel. And some people feel like
That nigga hopped out the car and put his hands on him. That's when you knew it was over.
Some people out here feel like dude hated on him, you know. Dude hated on him. He overkilled him and took right problems out of him, you know. I don't know. This is a crazy situation. Every day it's a different level of craziness is being unlocked.
Yeah, especially in Iraq.
But it looks like this man was arrested about
All right,
4
y'all.
days ago.
I got to get up out of here. I'm getting the calls and all that. Probably telling me I'm late. Say Less Moments TV. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Hit that notification bell. And that Instagram, BEE.HUSTLE_. Hit me and I'm going to hit you back. I'll be back live tonight. Maybe about like 11. So my time, 11. 1, 2. That'd be like damn 3 with y'all. But tap in. I'll tap in with you. Say Less Moments TV. And I'm out.